like anime
hentai
words,
stuff, you say?
and I don't know how to pronounce them.
I don't know how to say hentai words either. We were just talking about welcome chat to the show. This is Christmas Days where we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, we're talking
apropos of nothing. How do you pronounce Ahigao?
Ahigao.
How do you pronounce it? Chat isn't up on my thing. I accidentally closed the tab, so I'm not opening it. But
keep an eye on it.
But anyway.
Ahigao says Holly Hoopst.
Oh, Holly would know.
Wow.
It's true.
Really typecasting the audience today.
I'm typecasting Holly. So,
there was another one. Yowie.
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 That's
gay
isn't
porn.
that that's just gay?
Yeah.
Just gay Oh, I thought it was
gay hentai.
Furry stuff in hentai. What's that?
And
there isn't.
There's
no that.
gay
Ooh,
furry.
new territory, new market to corner. Furry hentai. That's got to be a thing. It's got a name.
I feel like furry is an American thing.
Well,
yeah, it is.
Cowards. Japanese are cowards.
Furry is one, an American thing, and two, a totally different style from, like,
But I'm sure there's hentai
anime.
out there that's, like, anthropomorphized mammals.
Maybe. I think you see more
Beastars
like the...
is the closest thing we get, and that's not hentai. It's just...
This is the last Zero Sugar Mountain Dew Spark in the Tri-Cities area, I think.
I think rather than like full furry stuff, you tend to see like anime girls with like cat ears.
Cat ears, yeah, like.
Or it's just,
do that Tuesday.
Like mostly
cat girls
humanoid
and stuff, or like dog girls, or.
Where
shark
it's more
girls,
personality features of the animals that are sort of
more into a squid girl than a shark girl, honestly. You know what else I'm into?
Because they're like designed to squirt already.
Dungeons and Dragons.
So are regular women.
Where's the jar? We discussed the jar.
All right, I'll put a gold in. You're right.
Can we start a squirt jar, please?
Squirt? We can have so
that
many
just counts
jars.
as cum!
A squirt
Squirt
jar.
counts.
No, squirt should be a separate jar.
God damn it. I'm confused why Dungeons and Dragons, like Wizards of the Coast, doesn't sponsor the show. I'm baffled.
D&D Beyond. Play it. And
Beyond.
also
play it, and you can track your character's squirt levels live and between characters. With a click of a button, D&D Beyond will allow you to track both squirt.
I can shoot my squirt 30 feet or 60 at disadvantage.
I think it's 2060.
I don't know, I've seen some videos.
I'm going to delete my account for this.
It's still disadvantage. It doesn't mean they can't succeed. You know, just because you've seen videos.
Apparently all you have to do is pull up.
Like an airplane.
I mean, theoretically, a 45-degree angle is going to get you the furthest distance.
Yeah.
The week after I get my bottom surgery, we should probably just like put an hour aside.
Wait, for what? For at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, to talk about.
To talk about.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't. You know what? I didn't assume we
appreciate
were going to
the
talk about your crotch, but I guess, of course, we would. Why wouldn't we?
It's gonna. If you don't, I'm gonna talk about my new vagina when I get one. I'm just telling you, it's gonna happen.
Does it come with?
Sorry, I have to go pee with my vagina, and then you get up and walk away. Which, frankly,
you don't pee with a vagina.
Yeah, you
no, but
yeah,
I mean, you're not peeing with a penis.
What?
You're not peeing with a penis?
Well, no, you do pee with a penis.
No, but you're
there's
not,
only
because
one
you
hole.
would be.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. It's in the future. It's a future thing. It's a declaration.
Yeah, we're saying that you're gonna pee out of your new urethra, which will be between your brand new.
No, it's not out of like a vagina hole.
Okay.
Your brand new shiny labia.
Shiny.
New car smell.
Yeah, new car smell.
I think you have to pay extra to get them to polish it afterwards.
To polish it?
To make it shiny? Skin is
Okay, this is
that
where
just gets shiny on
now
its own.
now I
don't know
get
if you
down
know
to personal
anything about it.
responsibility, okay? It's your personal responsibility to shine your own genitals, okay? Unless the doctor says you only shine that thing.
Well, yeah, that's why you pay extra.
This is... We're very supportive of you.
Yeah.
We might be too enthusiastic. Anyway, speaking of enthusiasm, don't you guys have enthusiasm because I turned on Social Calm playlist? Last we left off, chat and group. The party, after successfully tricking is the wrong word, deceiving Reverend Gille in a deal for the what you learned to be a bride of some kind, you made your way back to the city of Ebon Falls, where you had a little bit of time to pursue whatever you'd like before the next major event, which was going to be, due to your deal with Reverend Gille, robbing a Caine warehouse during the Empire's celebration of the new product being flagshipped in the city of Ebon Falls, a sort of political goodwill sort of thing in an age where countries are starting to vie for more of a collective coexistence in the absence of high magics. Though, of course, it would not be that. There's bureaucratic nonsense going on in capitalism, too. But nonetheless, this great debut will be happening soon. You chose to go to a highfalutin brunch with Ink and Alana. Isaac chose to pursue some investigatory extracurriculars himself. And Soren chose to do some research at the local library. You learned some information from the many spouses of leadership at this brunch. You stole some valuables from the upper crust. You learned good information about the local sort of myths and legends and realities by reading articles. And you also learned a little bit about paragons. And then Isaac learned something, we're not quite sure. Learned that there is some kind of connection to the disappearances of several teenage young men that have been going missing around the city. Tracking it down to a run-down bar in the railroad district, not far from the Zephyr Rail. You found there drug dealing, but also a strange cellar that at the bottom of the, I guess, this bar was cast a magical darkness, was cast a magical silence, and had the feelings as you investigated with your hands around cages, locks, chains. You don't know where it heads. But after dispatching those within it, you walked back to the warehouse, and your friend's none the wiser. So, we begin in the evening as we convene near the end of our downtime. You have time, if you would like to tie up any loose ends from your downtime, or to have conversations about this, or anything else, any other things you'd like. And then tomorrow, a new day will come.
Well, I have one thing.
Sure.
Does Isaac, come back to the warehouse at night?
So, Isaac, here's the deal. In the aftermath of this, you shuffle out and you realize several of your articles of clothing are a little bent out of shape. What do you do?
Probably just try to make my way back to the warehouse.
Okay. So, the last to arrive, you being the first probably since you were more local, the last to arrive in the warehouse as these two finish up with their, not just their brunch, but the rest of their day, walking through the city to get back. You walk in and you're all in the warehouse, and you all see Isaac walk in, and his clothes are just shredded. His pants below the calf are torn. His shirt itself has been like it hangs. The coat, like his jacket that he normally wears, is torn up.
In like the first bit of urgency I think that Isabella's ever shown, I run over to him and look him up and down. Are you okay? Did something happen?
Yeah, something did happen, and it works. It works.
And he laughs, and he continues to walk in. He takes his hat off and puts it on the little hanger, and you start taking, and it's at this point you really notice the true, like you look down and you're like, okay, it's a little fucked up, but like you start taking it off, and the seams have ripped on both the arms, and it just like, you have to pull it off, and like, it holds together, but it...
Not fixable, basically.
Yeah, it'd probably be, it'd be patched up, it'd look bad.
What happened to your clothes?
I don't know.
He also is holding
Oh,
a lockbox.
also, walk over to the table and just flip it open.
You flip it open, and inside of it are 39 slim white packets of white powder that you immediately recognize, and you, with a history check with advantage, maybe recognize. You don't.
16.
16, you do recognize it. This is drugs.
What kind of drugs?
These are moonshots.
Okay.
It's in your moonship dossier, but
Okay.
for lack of a better... just so we know, you two immediately know. And Isaac, would you have... Go ahead and roll me a history check without advantage, just regular. Because it is a chemical compound. I'd say a medicine check even.
Medicine?
Yeah, just give it medicine.
Medicine's a 9, history's 11.
Oh, history
Yeah.
is bigger than
Medicine's a wisdom.
Oh, medicine
Medicine's
is
wisdom.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Lame, I forgot that. And religion is... Anyway, okay. Yeah, I'd say with an 11, you have a passing knowledge, but you've never actually held it. And you probably assumed it was some other kind of powdered drug. This is a moonshot. It takes 3 rounds to administer, but it gives you 1 temporary hit point, the effects of a short rest, and you roll on the
D20.
side effects table for moon or marble plague.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay. Ew.
May have solved our
Did
money
you-
issues.
Did you test your serum like alone tonight?
Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
Why would you not bring us with?
Well, let us know where you were going.
What if
I
it
didn't
went
know where I was
poorly?
going either.
But what if something happened to
But
you?
it didn't. And I am okay. That's all that matters. And it works. And I solved some of our money problems. I don't see the problem.
It was risky.
When you say
Science
solve,
is risky.
when you say solved money problems, I am assuming your formula did not allow you to find random boxes of drugs that are just laying around. Did you get this from someone?
Someone is a strong term. Now?
Is this...
Roll an insight check with advantage.
I wasn't trying to hide
I
it.
know, I'm just saying. I just want to see how wrapped up in the drug she is, or if she's paying attention to this as well.
19.
Oh, yeah.
Did you kill someone?
Well, to be fair, they were using children to sell drugs. So, and really,
So you have killed someone who does not... Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that will link this man?
No,
Are we about to
absolutely
be
not.
murdered by this person's compatriots?
No.
Do we need to hide the
No.
bodies?
Nah, it's fine.
I mean,
Did you do anything with the body? You just walked out.
I just walked out.
That's what I had in my notes.
had you had told me, I could have come along and disposed of them.
Well, it's fine, really. It's not too big of a deal.
You might have left a trail.
No.
I know you're excited about the discovery.
You notice something? He didn't use his cane when he walked in.
But maybe you should temper your behavior.
Probably not a bad idea, but it works.
So, this formula has fixed your leg, clearly.
When you reached, I mean, you can do a medicine check on yourself if you'd like with advantage.
13?
It's essentially, it's not fully repaired, and you feel like if as time goes by, it will not stay up. You still have your same move speed without using it, but there's less pain. If you start running, it'll. But like, yeah, I mean, you feel kind of like you got a steroid shot or a like lidocaine or, some other.
Oh,
This has offered you more relief for your chronic knee pain than you've ever had in your life.
it's the best it's ever felt, at least.
That's good.
Probably won't stay like this, but that's okay.
Were there any adverse side effects?
Nothing I know of. Other than the clothes being ripped, I guess.
I'll walk over and get another set of clothes for him. And
Okay.
like lay that out and have that ready earlier than I normally
I'll say out of the
would,
suitcase
but-
you probably had like a week's worth of changes, and so you're running out of clothes, and there should probably be at some point.
I was working on some
Yeah,
more.
I know you were. Figuring out how to circumvent the damage done to your threads whenever you do this, but for the time being, this is how it works.
Well,
So you look down at the box of moon dust, and you do see both an opportunity to make money. I'd say you probably know that the running rate is roughly 10 gold a pack.
How many packs are
39.
39.
So it's not like a huge, but it's no overhead. However, it's also selling drugs. Are any of you drug dealers? I mean,
Would I know, does Rossi
I was
deal in
going
this
to
kind of
say-
thing? Because we could always go and see if he has any
What
interest.
what if we just give it to Rossi to sell? Maybe he would give us a lower
go ahead
rate.
and roll a history check with advantage since you live here. And then the others of you can roll an insight check since you've met him.
17.
17 history. You can also roll insight if you prefer, but
8.
13.
makes
six
sense.
side.
6,
Even when I roll
16?
okay.
13.
13, and
17.
17. Okay, I'd say between... He's not a man with many scruples, it doesn't seem. But to your recollection, you've never seen a gold boy deal drugs.
He did provide me with opium.
True.
It's true,
But he didn't deal it.
do I know of anyone who does in a, not like on the
Rat
street
gang.
corner, but what?
Rat gang.
The Rat Gang.
Rat gang's huge into drugs.
They distribute the drugs.
Now, that is not who you took the drugs from. You could give them more information if you'd like at this point. If you want to talk about the distribution or whatever, what you saw. And
To be fair,
To
if we
help.
sold it all to the Rat Gang and they came looking for their drugs, then it would lead them back to the Rat Gang.
there's a little part of
A
you,
bad point.
Soren, a bad part or a good part, We could use it.
Yeah. Trying to fight that part.
I mean,
Effects of a short rest for 3 rounds.
does give us some money, and we've kind of short on it.
I think we should go the money route. I think we would be better off, although we would have fewer healing options, getting money, and then perhaps getting some potions. Less risk involved.
I agree.
Well, what happens if you use it too much?
The drug?
Marble
Not the
plan.
I believe it does.
I'm aware of Marble Plague, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You all know that using moon chips, so moon chips have lots of applications, and I think the warlocks should revisit those applications. But because they can aid in spell casting, and you can also use it in lieu of slots, and you can.
That's true.
But every time you use them, you have to roll on the Marble Plague side effects table.
Would that, for me, not affect me, but affect Mistress?
You don't know how it would affect you. You've never used it.
Because I can't technically do the drugs.
You don't know.
So,
I'm gonna tell you right now. There's no mechanical thing that says you can't use any of the things in this game.
I guess so.
So you can use potions. You can use this. There's an aspect of you that imbibes things, and if you so choose to use that, it will work for you. Was there any more clarification I needed? Moon chips have lots of applications. Marble Plague. Like at the beginning, it's just nothing. It's just like patches around. But it cascades. There's 6 regular levels, and then there are levels that people don't usually reach beyond that.
Are these like let's say someone has this and they're publicly visible? Is this automatically considered like something that's like ooh?
No. Marble Plague is mostly it shows affluence.
I was going to say, it's like the wealthy who lose their hair from lead makeup kind of shit.
It's a little powder wiggy. It's a little affluence, but also it shows like you use spells maybe, which is fine to some extent. It's just the public use of them that is frowned upon, not just because magic exists, but it's very stunted. Moon chips are also the only way you can cast spells above level 5 in this world right now.
Is that inclusive of level 5 or like 6 and above?
What spells can you cast at level 10? Level 5 spells?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can cast level 5 spells.
But anything above
Everything above
level
that, like if you wanted to upcast it, you'd have to use it just wouldn't work. There's not enough weave for you to manipulate. You have to use pieces of god flesh, essentially, to tap into enough power to get there. So
I think disintegrate's level 5, so I think the professor's fine.
perfect. Professor disintegrating her way through
I could
science.
smite at any level, so, you know.
Sure. So you still have, and that's, by the way, that's just where we're at now. That's 30 years. It's still technically on the decline. We don't know where it's going to stop or if it will. Maybe it'll repair itself. There's whole fields of study on this, and I'm
Like,
sure the
it's
professor's
like the ozone
involved.
layer. Does it repair itself
Right.
over time?
It's
or-
essentially, yeah, I mean, and not only that, because the moon fell, there's climate shit that happens. Right now you're in a good season, but if you got coastal later in the year, or pretty much outside of these 3 months of summertime, like, it's really tough to...
Yeah, the seas are
The seas
crazy
are,
and make it
the seas
impossible
have, like,
to...
regular storms that make it, not impossible, but very difficult to navigate.
So, like, global trade is not a
Correct.
thing really anymore.
Hmm?
Only crazy or
Yeah.
persistent people.
And
who
obviously,
attempt-
teleport is a 7th level spell, so...
Yeah, harder to get places magically,
Mhm.
even.
Are, like... I'd imagine there are probably teleportation circles that existed between continents prior to the moon
Yeah, they
crash.
still-
Are
they
those
still
still in
work.
operation? Okay.
Does the Hartnell still get to teleport since it's an item, not a spell?
You don't know? You're not a member of the Keepers of Eight?
Sounds.
We are, though. I have a hat that's different than this hat that says otherwise.
I have a shirt. I don't know.
So, You have more information about that if you'd like. You can tell them who was there. I'm only guiding this because I sort of interrupted with the interlude.
No, you're fine.
But
Since
since you were asking about who was selling drugs and stuff, you know who was selling these drugs.
yeah,
One, at least.
don't remember
It was
the name. I
You
forgot
didn't get a
the
name.
already. I was like, I thought they said
Maybe you got it?
something.
Maybe. I have a name. I don't know if you got one.
Start with a T.
Let me see. Yeah, you did get it. Tugo.
Tugo.
You did get it.
That's right. Well, it wasn't the rats. It was someone named Tugo and some humans. Just like a crocodile
You don't
person,
know
I
Tugo.
guess. But wasn't the rats?
Yeah, I did not recognize the name, so...
It didn't look like the best operation, if I'm being honest with you. But
Yeah, it was a croc, and it was just a guy playing pool. You saw another guy walk in. He walked out. There was another guy playing pool. It was like a small operation, and people were walking in grabbing drugs or selling, or like grabbing drugs for drops. Basically, like a small dealer. So he was a hub dealer. And then there's the seller was the interesting thing, really.
the only thing that could be worrisome is if there was someone higher up than him. But
You have no connection to this, though? I do not
not
believe.
that I know of.
Security cameras aren't a thing, are they? We're still too early tech-wise
Security
for that to be
cameras? No. There are ways to arcanely view things, though.
But I doubt a small-level drug-dealing operation is going to have anything like that, especially nowadays.
That said, it did have a silent, darkened cellar.
I don't know that.
Persistently. Will you
Yeah, I was just about to actually talk about that. Well, there was a cellar of the place, and it was very quiet. I couldn't see, and it was locked. Something like a chain or something, but it was on the other side of the cellar, not the side of the bar I was on. Which is even weirder. Which means it probably leads to the warehouses, or the docks or warehouses. Which one is
From where you were, it headed west.
Headed
And so west would be the tip of, if you look at your, do you have your city map, by the way? Did I give you your city
I
map?
do, yes.
Yeah. If you look at your city map, there is a, so the line runs here,
Okay.
right? That's the rail line, and then there's a bridge as well for
Yep.
civilians. You were in that area. The 4 down here is the Caine Industrial Park, which is where the factory is, and then the warehouses are around that to the north. It would be the tip of the warehouses if it ran into them.
Okay.
But it headed west, so. And on cue is Bograt.
that way.
Hi, baby.
Okay.
So,
She's so used to coming down here now.
but you don't know, you couldn't see into
Yeah.
it, you couldn't hear into it. All you
Well,
had
no,
was be able to touch past the
cages
bars,
and
and it like you stuck your arm through the bars as far as you could, I'll say, and like you didn't feel an end. So you can put this in Discord.
Oh, I can.
You can.
I was just taking it because I'm trying to get all the documents just on here so I can
Oh yeah,
put
sure.
Caine really easily.
Using D&D Beyond's Cumjar app.
Ever since Wizards of the Coast bought it, it's like they know our every need. It's great.
So, knowing that information, is there anything else anyone would like to add? Mr. Vari Smith, the first overall pick.
Making sure my notifications working because they weren't working earlier.
So, did we want to try and sell this to the Rat Gang and see if they'll give us anything? Did we want to keep some of it for
think it'd be-
emergency and then sell the rest?
I think
A little bit couldn't hurt.
it
Just
could
a
help for
couple.
emergency spell casting, but I would ask somebody else hold on to it.
I could hold
Probably
on to
smart.
it.
No, you can't spell cast with a moonshot.
No, for like recharging our spells.
Short rest.
For short rest, because we're warlocks. I could hold on to it.
How many are we going to keep? How many were
Like,
there?
keep
overall?
a couple.
39.
There's 39.
Do we want to...
Should only keep like
10 gold
3
each.
or 4.
How long until rent is due?
But that's only if you're selling, like
We
if you're
just
selling to
paid
somebody
it,
else,
so
they're
we
going to
have
need
a little
a
bit.
cut. So you're probably going to
I
get,
still wouldn't mind putting
half?
some into saving.
Yeah.
you're not going to get wholesale off this.
Yeah.
No.
So.
Right.
I think we just keep a couple and sell the rest, honestly.
I think we should keep at minimum 4, just in
What I
case.
was thinking too.
So
3 or 4.
I'll take 4.
So you have 4 bags.
Put them
of
in my
moonshots.
purse.
Okay. They don't
Close
take
it.
up any inventory slots because they're just baggies.
I'm literally just gonna put them
If
like,
you'd
in
like
my
to
coin
have,
purse. Yeah, give me some
you want
props.
a card?
Oh, I'd like.
I don't have any. I don't
give me
have
drug
cocaine
baggies.
bags. If you start wanting to use these a lot, I will.
Just make little baggies of baby powder.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up, I will. I don't care.
I'll just write it in my inventory for now, like in my little.
Yeah.
list
I
of
mean, if
short
this would
list.
help more, I don't care.
No.
I don't have any markers for them. Although I could give you these.
I
How
have
about this?
markers and stuff. What?
How about these? Here.
That works.
Those are your moonshot tokens.
Did I somehow get removed from the Charisma Saves Discord?
No, it's the actual.
It's the actual
corn
Jake
one.
Discord
now.
Discord now.
Yeah, it has a corn pog.
Yeah.
I changed everyone's roles and stuff too.
There's
as
a
well.
charisma save specific stuff at the
section at the
Gotcha.
bottom.
bottom.
Drugs.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, the corn community demanded it.
Which section should I put the picture in?
Charisma saves.
There isn't
Level,
just a
level
general.
you can do
charisma
the
section.
fan art one.
Fan art or yeah.
There isn't a fan art section under it. Just
Oh, there's level 1, level 20. Level 20s are spoilers. So level
Level
1's
20
fine.
is spoilers.
Level 1's fine.
Yeah, I think the map of the
Okay.
city is a spoiler, is it? Never
Yeah.
safe.
Smoke
keep it
emojis on Better TTV.
BTTV, and so is Jiggle. Jiggle and Smoke Check with capital letters, no
I'm
spaces.
so mad
no
that the
words.
smoke check got fucking muted.
But you have to have the BTTV extension. So, what do you guys... Is there anything else you need to discuss about this topic?
I'm good unless someone else has questions.
Well, what are we doing about this Caine thing?
Well, should probably scope it out.
I think
First
that would be
off.
good. If we could somehow find, I do not know, and we can find this out when scoping out. I don't know if the employees have some kind of uniform that they wear, but if we could get some similar, so if anyone
I
sees
could
us
probably
passively.
try to make something if it's not too complicated and we have
That's a
time.
bad idea.
Sure.
Have to get fake Caine IDs. Would be passable. Maybe.
If you want to move on to the case in the joint section of the session, we can.
Oh, does anyone else?
Did
have
we want to sell the
anything
drugs
they
real
want to
quick
do?
so we
Are
can...
we at risk of anyone recognizing us?
I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. If anyone's gonna get recognized, it's one of us.
Or ink, possibly.
He's also a famous author.
Yes, but
Lots of people don't
him
seem to
getting
recognize him right away.
it's a bit different than us getting recognized in this situation.
I would
That's
agree.
true.
I'm just saying, yeah, we all have reasons we might be recognized by someone there, theoretically.
Spanchero.
Really?
Paolo at number 1.
You're looking at me like I'm supposed to understand
believe that?
your feelings
Oh, I
about
actually
the
can't
sports.
Oh, it's basketball.
Yeah. But makes
It's the
sense.
NBA draft, so they're all
Magic.
being fucking.
Makes sense. Need a forward. Put him up next there with Franz.
Is one of them getting picked that's good at the thing?
I just hope the Pistons pick a good thing,
Mhm.
guy.
Their
A good
horse,
thing
their
guy.
horses, they have a horse logo.
They don't anymore, but I hope.
They don't?
No, that's the
They
old
have a
logo.
horse
That's the better
mascot?
logo.
That was in the 90s and
Yeah.
2000s.
What's their logo look like
It's
now?
just
just
a
a
basketball that says Pistons across it.
Yeah, it's
It's
like that
classic.
hoodie I wear, that Pistons hoodie. That's the logo now. It's just a red and white ball.
I wore it last
I
time we played, I believe.
appreciate that you think highly enough of me as a friend that you think I remember.
He wears that hoodie a
specific
lot.
Yeah, he wears it all a lot.
We got it
I
at the
wear it
game.
every single day, and I would
I
not.
took him to a basketball game for his birthday.
True.
We got all kinds of merch.
For his birthday.
Cade sucked, but it's fine.
What?
I said Cade sucked, but it's fine.
He did do
First
that.
game.
So,
Oh,
what does that sound?
It's my cup holder.
Jesus Christ. It's all falling apart. So,
Mr. Buttons just fucking wanders
Mr.
over.
Button.
Knocks the
And he
drugs
eats
off
a
the
whole
table.
crate of apples.
Knocks the drugs off the table. They're all over the fucking floor.
Damn it. Okay, so, you know that information. What would you guys like to do moving forward?
Well, do you know anyone who could get us like a fake Caine ID?
Do I know anyone who deals in fake, like, documents and
How
stuff?
much money you guys have?
I have 80 something gold on me
I
right now.
I
have.
have 9.
I have probably enough. I haven't spent
Okay,
a lot in a
I'll say
while.
this.
I have about
You assume
160, 150-ish.
you might be in the monetary range of getting fake IDs.
Mm-hmm.
It's the time. Like, it takes a time
Yeah.
to make those, and
We don't know
you
how
are
long
nearing
we
the
have.
end of the week, and you don't know if you're going to have time to commission those and use them. Also, not for nothing, involving other people in preparing aspects of a heist of the Caine Industries' brand new serum and then taking it is a trail. It is a loose end. So do consider your loose end aspects. And if it's someone that is going to do something for you, it should be someone that you can trust 100%.
True.
Alternatively, we have someone who can eat people with us.
You can
so-
also kill them. Like I said, it's a loose end. Just depends on how you want to go about it.
You don't have to have loose ends.
Loose ends, or as she calls them, lunch.
Or brunch. She's a brunch person now. Do you think Ellie can quiet down a little bit? Can't hear anybody. Over the purrs. Goodness gracious. She showed up on my earlier stream too. What the fuck?
Just trying to get that screen time.
Dude, she's such a fucking like... She's like an attention whore.
Maybe.
So. What do you guys want to do?
Didn't they say that security would be lighter because of the...
The party.
What does that sound?
Yeah.
The novel's coming.
Yeah.
Really, Miko?
No, it's like either the water heater or the furnace is just a little drippy.
Drippy?
That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know.
Never heard that before. You gonna look at it?
Yeah. I will go investigate very quickly.
So
Of course, it stopped as soon as you got up.
we could potentially just deal with the guards that are there.
True. Bad, but it's a bigger risk of us getting caught.
Just try not to be seen before. Well, we could get some masks or something. I assume, like, ski masks exist in this universe or something similar.
Skiing is a very popular sport out west.
It doesn't get cold. I don't know.
It does. It does get a little cold.
Well, people wear ski masks for things other than skiing. It is just a colloquial
Yeah,
name.
usually armed robbery.
Do they
Do
have?
they have any armed robbery masks?
You can absolutely find things
Yeah.
that cover your
You
faces.
just gotta ask the right questions.
They have Richard Nixon masks.
I was going to make
Ooh.
that joke.
What?
Damn.
So you can do
Can I get one, but like he's an elf, so he's got the ears too?
Richard.
And
Yeah,
Richard
Richard
Nixon,
Nixon
elf?
with elf ears. Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
sure you can
it's
figure that out.
the fact that you made Nixon an elf. I think is disrespectful to elves.
Well,
I could actually completely change my appearance, I think.
it's helpful. What we could do, is wear our normal clothes under the Caine clothes. Shift off once we get out. Maybe.
Tell you what.
think-
I'll say, since you guys are casing the joint, why don't you have we go to sleep, or well, how about tonight? We case the joint. Everyone gets information, and I hand you some stuff that you can help
God,
you and
please,
aid
yes.
you on the way.
Yes.
You have not only a blueprint of the different accesses you have found, and I'll hand this over to you. You have found the main entrance to the warehouses in the center. The left side is sewer access that pops up inside of it. There's a manhole inside the warehouse, or there's balcony access on the top floor where the manager's office is.
Through the casing the joint.
I'm just going to give you information because it can be hard if I don't show you what you're looking at to case a heist. We've gone through this before, and not only that, I will also give you a planning thing with some information on here. that ways that you can do entrances, the types of inhabitants you have found. That
I was gonna say the sewer access is a penis. I don't know if
the sewer access is a penis.
Yeah, do you think?
It even has little fucking lines at the end.
That's a ladder that goes up, but it is a dick. And also, you have found.
I'm posting that to Discord too. Sure, if you want to see it.
You need the 3 cases of the serum. You need the work truck. You have the different entrances. You know the people that are definitely going to be there are 2 union workers that are the truck drivers that will unload this. The union warehouse manager, and you know that the Gold Boys run protection for the union. So Gold Boys will be there. I have some complications that you need to worry about, such as raising the front door to the warehouse to get the truck out. There are silver patrols, and you assume they will be roughly the same, given that the parade for the Emperor and the Emperor's family will be further away in the middle of the city, so you assume that cops will be, or silvers will be, further away, but nonetheless, they'll still be holding us down because this is a secure site. They're not on site, but they are around. So if there's a call, they could show up. There are ways that describe your escape, and there's talk of the meeting spot. Here is your little thing. You can use this information however you like. That's the information you get from Case in the Joint. So if you all... you can take a picture of that and share it in the group chat so you all can read it, or you can just share it around. It's whatever. And this is just what the information you get this evening and talk about. So,
Okay.
you have something?
Yeah, chat number 2.
Chat number 2 is the thing. That's why you were looking at me.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to finish your monologue. And I kind of want to look at... I was waiting for
Yeah.
this too, so it's like...
Okay.
Okay.
So, seeing the ended... Are you copying down spells? There's the blueprint arenas right there. Has Ink ever been part of a heist?
I would imagine small things like local, I don't know,
Okay, so
like corner shops that maybe have the deposit they have to take to the bank the next day, but nothing like big.
The blueprints might be interesting to you because you have a lot more mobility than everybody else.
Okay.
What? What'd you say?
Didn't say
Oh,
anything.
we're
I thought you made
talking about
noises.
Ellie. She's meowing again.
Well, if it comes to it, I think I might be able to raise the door.
You do know that the door has like chains on either side that just have to be lifted and just takes an action. They shouldn't be.
Actions.
Well, yeah, I mean an action,
Action from 2 people, right?
No, an action on one side or the other from one person.
okay.
It takes 2 rounds to lift it.
Oh shit, one of the Gold Boys was Big Jim that we fought?
Big Jim is there.
Okay. He would recognize us,
Immediately.
so we definitely have to obscure.
Or you have to fucking kill him.
Oh.
Well, if we get caught, we can't come back here.
Anybody else want to look at that while he's not?
I have a copy of it.
I know you do.
I see the copy.
Do we have 1 blueprint or 2 blueprints?
There's 1 blueprint.
Okay.
Is the entrance to the sewer outside of the... For instance, could we find a sewer entrance in an alley and then go down and get into the sewer and use that to go up?
Yeah.
I think we should try and use the sewer. I know we aren't going to know where we're going to pop out, but it gives us the best opportunity to avoid people outside at the very least. If we could get in there, get in the truck and leave, that would be ideal.
Right.
They're going to be actively unloading it. You only have a small window.
Sure.
The truck isn't there yet. It's going to be delivered. They're going to unload it, and then they're going to leave with the truck.
So we need to get it while they are off, about to unload it.
Yeah, you have a small window.
Do we know what time they are supposed to arrive?
You don't know the exact time. You just know it's going to be during the parade.
Okay, so we definitely
To draw
need
attention, to draw masses away from this, to have more people.
So we need to be in place prior to their arrival to make sure we are ready. So you'll get there before that, long before. Hopefully we'll be able to find a place to hide until they arrive. And then we might be able to just basically hold them up. Tell them to let us take the thing, don't make any noise, tie them up, gag them, take it.
Okay, but
We don't know how many people else will already be there that we'll have to deal with on the inside, but
Yeah.
so we have
You
3.
might not have time to tie them up though, as you
How
look
long
at it.
does it take me to eat a whole person?
It's a minute, I believe.
So there's 4 people we have to worry about.
responds to calls in 1d4 rounds, so we have to either immediately grab them basically simultaneously
5
and make sure they
minutes for a
don't make any
medium
noise or
creature.
be quick.
It's that number goes down as you if you put numbers or into hunger and stuff for immediate. There's an automatic execution for the hunger symbiote under a certain amount of hit points at some point, but you only get it like once. Okay. So,
I still think sewer.
Yeah.
Thinking sewer too, but we also have to worry about how are we going to dispose of the guards if they, like, we can't be loud. It's gotta be quiet. Could always make some kind of chemical concoction. Maybe. Could knock them
Dude.
out.
You think you can create something that would knock them out?
Maybe.
Noxious gas coming up from the sewers. So.
We'd have to fill the whole warehouse
Right.
with that though.
But it would be a plausible explanation for where it came from. It wouldn't necessarily draw suspicion on a group.
If we could knock out the 4 people without anyone knowing, that's ideal, but the
5.
chances are...
minimum.
Oh. I just saw 2 workers, the manager, and then 1 brawler overseeing the workers, and then Big Jim. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, so 5. 5 people. So, if we can do... Do we know if there's windows on the top floor looking into the warehouse?
All
at
those little 3 dash marks are windows.
Okay, but
But the top, on the inside there, you see how like it's shaped like this or
Yep.
whatever, and there's window that overlooks the floor on the inside of the building.
that's what I was wondering.
Right. The outside one is there, but on the bottom there's no windows except for like security windows. And then the top ones have shutters basically that close. But
Keegan Murray at 4. Jabari at 3.
come on.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Go
good.
Team.
It might be a good thing. Hold on. We'll it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it does have an open balcony. And you can see that balcony at the top there.
Okay.
It's open. It doesn't have a door on it.
So I guess what are the chances of us getting into the bottom part without them knowing in the manager's office then?
You could also split. You don't have to do it all the
Well,
same.
we could split up too.
You could attack from multiple different spaces. If you look at the little thing I gave you, essentially it breaks down the 3 major approaches that I thought of. But if you think of other ones, this one.
That.
Oh, okay.
It says the entrances, it has 3 major approaches. You could go in the front with a high deception or high force situation. You could just blast through the doors and try. You could do deception. That's not really you guys' bag, but maybe you could do it. There's through the windows and stuff, which takes obviously some physical acumen to get up there, or some other ingenuity thing. And then obviously, if you go through the sewer, you don't know what you're walking into. You don't have any visibility. And once you open that manhole, I mean, it is what it is. They either
Clock
know or they
starts.
don't. So
Wouldn't it be best if we tried to just blend in?
Well, if
If you're not supposed to be there.
we're not supposed to be there, so we can't blend in.
Again, you could with a high deception situation,
Right.
but 4 of you, maybe, you don't know. You could also try to be silvers. You could try to be. I mean, there's lots of different ways to approach this. This is why I gave you all that information, because I figured it's hard to just put that into your heads.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
a
show
lot.
you. It's a lot easier. So you have basically the whole day to figure this out. So if there's any equipment you need, you can also try to sell those drugs if you'd like to try to make some money.
How good
In
are
the
you at
meantime-
driving?
You are proficient in driving.
I've probably never driven in my
It's a
life.
dexterity skill check with proficiency.
Okay.
I
Pretty good.
can get this out of there.
Okay, so you should drive. So we have 2 options then: fast or stealthy. Fast is car chase. Would you want to be in a car chase?
That would be kind of fun, but prefer to avoid if possible. I say we play.
This could
by-
descend into a car chase.
Right.
Just,
Yeah.
So, okay. it's-
Like worst case scenario.
I think
we're car
ideally
chasing out
we
of the
should
city.
try and be stealthy and low-key, but if they are already on us and we have the opportunity to go, we need to go right then and
I
there.
agree.
There's also the stash and wait plan that I put
Yeah.
on there that is a little bit slower, but it draws heat to the warehouse. It is up to you.
I don't think we should stash it. I think we'd be better off just getting it out of the city as
don't
quickly as
I
possible.
want to stash it because the warehouse is linked to Rossi, and then it causes problems for Rossi,
Yeah.
and I'd rather avoid that if possible.
Sure.
I believe it's under a shell corporation, anyways, but that's fine.
Wasn't like warehouses.
It's
Inc.
Warehouse
Yeah.
Inc.
Yeah.
They buy warehouses. What's to look into?
I feel like if we make a mistake entering, then every option but fast getaway is out the window, right? Because there's no way we're going to be stealthy if people inside know.
You could. Well,
Unless we take
you know
it-
it's. Here's the thing about that. There is, if shit goes south, it's not all lost if you subdue everybody.
Right.
Because then, if word can't get out, you're in a very secure warehouse. You could drive out normal if you subdued all 5, assuming that's all who's there.
If we could quickly take down 5 people.
We'd have to do it without Big Jim noticing us.
Also, are we okay murdering 5 people just doing their jobs so
I
we
said
can?
subdue.
I did not say you. This immediately escalated to perhaps murder, so I just want
Well,
to.
I couldn't kill them, eat them right away. We would have to perhaps tie them up and keep them captive.
That would be preferred.
Taking them with you in the van?
It's not a bad idea, actually.
That's kidnapping.
Well, this is already a B&E. Might as well fucking add them on, right?
Yeah, it gets a little worse when you start adding the human ethics into it.
And then we can dispose
Unless you're a
of
silver,
them
in which case it's all about
afterwards.
property.
Trade not.
We got them?
Yeah.
Baby!
Go team.
Alright, that's all I need to know until the
Yeah,
Charlotte pick.
me too. I turned off my notifications already. Like, I'm done now. That's all I care about.
Wow, that was best case scenario.
Yeah. Weird.
Good job, team.
Good job.
We did it.
Pass that around. Just
Oh.
pass that around.
Does he do the b-ball good?
He sure does.
He does
Oh,
do the
the
B-ball good. We're
B-ball.
passing it.
The b-ball!
Oh,
That's what
around.
they called it
Hit
back
it,
in
and
my
then you gotta
day.
give me mine,
Yep.
and it has to come around. That's how it works.
Mhm.
Come on, dude. You're gonna be the. Come on.
You can't break it
Come on.
here.
That's
There
right.
you
That's
go.
why. Look, I'm not gonna say that. Look, if you had done that with a little bit more enthusiasm, okay, like that'd be the sweet spot. Okay, I need you there for me in this moment of triumph.
We're playing D&D.
Yeah, we're playing D&D.
It's not about sports right now.
The best sport is Dungeons and Dragons.
Which is why we should
Competitive
play
Dungeons and
that
Dragons.
now.
Competitive Dungeons and Dragons. You versus me. Let's go. Just kidding.
Remember when little Bow Wow was
No,
like
fucking
Mike?
what?
Bow wow.
Remember like Mike?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's going through the basketball movies. She knows,
Yeah!
to relate.
I'm surprised you didn't default to Airbud.
No, we talked about Airbud recently.
What other basketball movies do you know?
Flubber.
Do you remember?
That's barely a
uh,
basketball movie.
The climax of Flubber is a basketball game!
I don't remember that at all.
How
Well,
I Beat
go watch
Shaq by Aaron
Flubber.
Carter?
Yeah, but it's like the last 10 minutes.
Robin
Then
died.
go fast forward to the
thought the climax was like the flubber
Climax.
murders that guy
Uh,
in like the big fancy mansion.
I thought the climax was the flubber went up someone's asshole.
Yeah, that's what it was. It goes up his ass and out his mouth.
That was somebody's climax.
What a way to go.
Speaking of which,
You think Flubber made anyone into like slime girls?
Flubber is a slime. Slime is in this. Is in D&D. We're back. We did it.
Okay, so sewers.
Teen Wolf.
While they're
Teamwork.
planning, Isabella's getting bored while they're talking about plans.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Is only thinking about how fast she can eat somebody.
Is he okay?
Hey, buddy. We go check on him real quick.
yeah, I leave
Isabella
and go check
walks
with.
out.
I start playing with Mr. Buttons in the corner.
Mr. Buttons walks out the front of the warehouse, and you start.
Oh, I have to go catch him.
Yeah. I'm sure he's fine. I have no idea why he's upsetting. Oh, maybe he got excited because we picked Jaden Ivey.
Oh, yeah. You did leave the draft on for him.
That's true. I did leave it.
Ooh.
And he was like, "Woo, woo, woo!" It was cheers.
That's what it sounded
Woo!
like. Yeah, now that you mention it.
Detroit Pistons.
Does basketball count?
Yes.
Do I get a half point
It
for
does.
It does.
basketball?
Yeah.
So here's the question to you three strategists: do you want to all go in the same entrance?
We could probably pursue them more quickly if we were separate and closer to each, but it would be more dangerous to split up.
Of course, it's always dangerous. to split
Also
up.
increases our exposure risk if we are going from different angles. There could be multiple people.
I mean, you could do all of them.
It also makes it easier to be quieter. But if one group gets caught, then
Well, it draws it away from the other person.
sure.
Maybe one could be a distraction on purpose.
I could have
If you want to
my-
bounce ideas off me, I'm happy with that.
I do have an unseen servant that could potentially distract.
It's not a bad idea.
Like a fucking spooky ghost?
Yeah, well, poltergeist.
Can he pick up stuff and throw it?
He can complete simple tasks. He has a strength of 2, but it says he can do like
Do a poltergeist. Is
fetching things, cleaning, folding clothes, lighting fires, serving food, pouring
lighting
wine.
fires.
Yeah.
It's a stone building, so
Just imagining an unseen servant, but like with that thing and a Molotov.
We'll have to get him an unseen
A
balaclava.
cabbies in chat. Like maybe he had a shit or something.
It sounded like it. Yeah.
He sounded upset.
I thought I heard her talk about going out.
He probably I've never heard him sound like that. Really.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like, "Oh no, I gotta poop and I'm gonna disappoint Dad if I do it."
Maybe.
I have to pee so bad also.
Okay, you can go pee.
I didn't ask for permission.
You can go pee.
Fuck you, I'm going to pee anyways.
I'm not that much of a bottom, Jesus.
For what?
She asked permission to go pee.
I didn't ask for permission. He gave me permission after I said I was going to pee.
Welcome back. Did you just let him out and back in?
Yeah. He's just being antsy.
Go check on Mr.
I
Buttons.
walked in there and he was quiet. He was just going. And so I was like, okay, you want to go potty real quick? So I took him out. He barked a bit at a fucking bird or something. And then
What a
he
cutie.
came back in. And now he's whining again.
Oh.
What a cutie. Alex, are you on Pistons Twitter?
No.
Because I get it.
I mean, there's nothing to look at now
Yeah.
until later.
So, you were going to say something. You didn't care and you wanted to go off and do something?
No, I was just getting bored. Because my attention span as they're planning is just not there. Yeah, and I legitimately was going to, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what is there to do in the warehouse. Like a random fucking thing. Oh, I know. I'm gonna go over to Soren's typewriter and I'm gonna start, messing with it. Just because I don't know if I've ever
Roll stealth with
messed a
advantage since
typewriter.
he's embroiled in the conversation.
21.
Soren, what does she see when she walks into your corner of the warehouse?
So she sees all the shit arranged, like we talked about last session, the various medallions and the candles. And then
You see, essentially, is it like an altar?
it's a little bit like an
Okay,
altar,
now I'm
yeah.
super fucking consumed by this.
Sure.
I can pull up what all they are.
Yeah. If you ask. But so you see that, and then you see the typewriter, and I'm assuming there's like a partially finished manuscript nearby or something. Like would there be paper in it with like, you just picked up like, I'll finish this paragraph and then join the conversation, or is there like?
What's your weird altar look like?
So there are 4 candles there, red, blue, white, and black. They're all taper candles, and there's some incense set up next to it.
Okay, what's like the arrangement of the candles? I want to like sketch this.
Blue, black, red, white.
Like from left to right.
Yeah.
Like they're in a line?
Oh no, they're probably in like 2 sets of 2. On either
sets of
side.
So
two.
on either side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then around that are medallions and things.
Yeah.
Is the wax like dripping down onto the table, or are they on like?
Starting to. Yeah.
Okay. And then in the center of it all is like an empty spot where I'm assuming maybe. Do you use this in that, or is this always staying?
No,
on?
this is always around there.
So you just have a bunch of medallions scattered?
Yeah, there are.
They're not just medallions, but they're like they're like religious
symbols?
effigies,
Yeah.
right? Go ahead and roll a religion check to see how much information you get off of these.
Okay.
And then otherwise you can just show like you can tell her like
Not
basic-
very much.
How much?
That was a 7.
7 total.
No, 9.
9 total. I'll say you get 1 fully of your choice, and then just minimal information on the rest.
Okay. The one you're probably most likely to recognize, I think, would be the sun medallion with the rose.
Yeah, that stood out
superimposed
to me
over it.
last time.
And then there's an identical one next to it that's just the sun. And then you have...
So you do recognize that the Sun and Rose medallion as the Valkyrie of Nightstone, a more of a saint, kind of like Joan of Arc, than a god, but someone that people worshipped a bit. Worship is a strong word. Maybe paid respect to in a way.
Prayed to like you do with like the saints or like.
Yeah, in a similar way, and bestowing with a 9 only 0 people with any sort of power or anything. It's not like she's an actual god. But.
Yeah.
and then there's a cross that looks like that. That's just made out of like wicker pulled into a shape.
It doesn't show up on stream, but it. Okay. I thought it might be too bright, but damn.
And then go back here. There are the limestone statues of a baboon and an ibis next to each other.
Wait, what is an ibis?
It's like a bird.
Like a bird.
Okay.
One of the long neck fuckers.
Ooh, monkey.
Ibis.
And
That was a. We did something with Avelios with that word. It was the name of the it was the name of the emperor.
Yeah.
It's the name of your
Ibis.
dad's
Yep.
is your dad's title.
That's what it was.
Is there anything else to your altar as you
There's
mess with the typewriter?
one last medallion that is it's like 3 drinking horns in a crescent shape, and they're kind of crossed to make
oh, okay.
like a Celtic knot look.
And in the typewriter, is there paper? Are you in the middle of anything?
Is this the same day that we went out?
No. This
Okay.
is the next day. This is while you're planning. You cased the joint last night, took a long rest, you took a full rest, guys. So you do get your temporary hit points.
That is hit dice roll, right?
Yeah, you get to roll 2 hit dice right now.
3.
Is your proficiency bonus 3?
Proficiency.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
it's not based on level.
I forgot.
20 hit dice at level 20.
No, you don't get your
I
level
forgot
in
it's
hit
not
dice.
based on
That would be
Oh, we do
insane.
have-
I would immediately stop that.
You have 3 hit dice now, though.
You have 3 total hit dice, but you don't.
Yeah.
But you for full rest you get to
I
roll.
forgot.
Forgot
I
to
thought it
mark-
was based on.
And you don't get to add your Constitution modifier.
Yeah,
it's just the dice.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take 6.
Boo! I got double 1.
Rip. Spent a long time casing the joint last night.
It's fine. I'll just not get hit,
13 extra.
which is a good strategy, and more people should do it.
Definitely.
So the typewriter probably has a page in it that has like a paragraph of normal prose, just the story he's working on of the adventure in St. Benedict's. But then after that, it just abruptly shifts to the words watching and gone over and over in a random order for like most of the rest of the page.
Like the whole thing, it just says watching, gone,
Watching,
watching,
gone,
gone,
yeah.
watching, gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just confused.
By that?
No, something else.
Oh, you're more NBA draft.
Yeah,
business.
sorry. Apparently the Knicks still want to get Jaden Ivey somehow, even after we picked him. And I'm like, no.
You know
how
that
this works?
player you just got?
Yeah, we want him.
Sometimes it happens, but they'd have to give a lot of stuff. I don't know who the Knicks have. That
Yeah.
Are you looking for something?
I was looking for the page where I was reading notes.
Oh,
on
your
this.
note page. Okay. Okay. So, you're fucking with that. Is the conversation continues if you want it to? Is there any?
Okay, so.
Are there periods after
Are we
each
just
word?
fucking smash and grab?
It's just
It's
watching,
like,
gone.
yeah.
I
just
prefer
all run
if we
together.
can get away
And
with
there's
it with
spaces?
finesse and
Probably
trickery.
at
I
first,
would
and
prefer
then
it
not.
And then it
to
starts running
fucking
together?
people up.
Just use non-lethal bullets. It's fine.
Bullets are loud.
I'm
Great
not
way to
going
have
to
the-
use bullets.
Great way to have
unless
cops
we are
show up.
doing, you know.
Bullets are super loud. That's the worst part about the guns.
Silencer.
Well,
They don't have silencers.
I'll make
You can try to make a silencer. You're not a machinist, but
no, but
So
I wonder if Idwall's, or not Idwall's, I wonder if Augur Post has a master gunsmith that could offer you some things later in the campaign as you reach that speed.
yeah, just give bullets with the sleep spell. It's fine.
Sleep
sleep
bullets.
bullets.
Yeah.
our research, Big Jim was like drinking with the manager. Is
Mhm.
that- okay, so he's not necessarily
No, but
immediately there.
3 people then.
It seems like this is Big Jim's post.
He has
Like this is
protection for
Right.
the union. They have
Right,
both
right.
Rossi.
Are they drinking in the warehouse?
yeah.
Okay.
When you went there, you know that now you didn't see a Caine. You didn't see the Caine thing pop up, but I mean, the union has spaces for the workers that work at the Caine plant. You went to the apartments where a lot of them live. It's usually 2 drivers, like you experienced when you got the first box off of near the train, or I guess when you tried to. It's usually 2 workers. They go in, they spend not a super long amount of time unloading, and then they leave with the truck. You didn't see the inner workings on, so you don't really know how the process goes, but you know that there's usually a gold boy at the front, like watching the door, and you know that there's patrols, and you know that Big Jim often drinks, sometimes on the balcony, sometimes maybe in the office, it looks like, with the manager there. It seems like a low-key job where they don't expect a lot of action. They do have protection, though, so you expect someone's probably strapped up. You expect them, the gold boys are fighters. And obviously the silvers can add complications, so. Is there any other questions about the particulars of this that you guys need?
So there is a window that looks into the warehouse floor.
There's 2 windows that look into the warehouse floor.
Okay.
You know this because you could see it through different vantage points from the balcony. Like you could look up into the balcony and you can see, oh, there's a window and there's another. And they're kind of like, you know, warehouse windows.
Yeah.
And then the balcony is the only thing that's open usually. There's no main floor access besides the front door or the main door that the truck goes through.
Do you have the map over there?
What map?
Of the
She
warehouses.
has the warehouse map, I believe, unless you gave it back.
I'll give it back to Alex.
The blueprints.
Oh,
Yeah.
there.
Well, disguises are a must, no matter what. So
Are
that's
we
100.
disguising as workers, and how would we come about these
I don't think we can
uniforms?
disguise as workers. We won't have anything else besides uniforms. Probably have some sort of ID they check, and we're not supposed to be there anyways, so
So what do you think we should be disguised
Just
as?
not like ourselves.
just not like us. As much away from us as possible.
So we're going with disguises. To, in case Big Jim or somebody else sees you, you're not identified, basically. So,
We'll be
do you just want to cover your faces?
If possible, something to
change our clothes up, don't look like something we normally wear.
So you just want some common clothes
Mm-hmm.
and face coverings.
Yes.
That's fine. We'll say, all told, it's 3 gold.
Okay.
Well, actually, we'll say 4 gold, 1 each, for
I got it. It's fine.
what constitutes a basic, just
Yeah.
we're covering who we are.
The money thing over here?
I don't need anything.
Okay.
As long as you don't expect it to take more than an hour.
If it's
If it
taking
takes
an hour,
more than
that's
an hour, we're already in
probably
jail
caught
or
at that
dead.
point.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quick and quiet.
So if we do get confronted because we are spotted, what is our story? Do we have one?
Like by the people inside the building.
Well, if we're coming up through the manhole, I don't think we get much of
we
a story.
Just attack them.
It comes all the way
Sorry.
back around to Ghostbusters 2 again.
Wrong manhole. Let me just climb back down.
You know, we just been down here doing this work. If you give me a good Midwestern shitty accent, I'll let you make a deception check. Sorry.
Could disguise ourselves as sewer workers.
How do we then explore? What good would that do when we go up in the place?
Got lost.
We got the only direction that is wrong is up. If we're going somewhere in the sewer.
That's true. That's pretty true.
Doesn't have to be the best.
Oh, I mean, we could just be done with our shift looking for our way out. And got the
So
wrong
we
one.
got lost
We-
and
you
picked
got
the
the
ring in
wrong
the
one.
manhole.
It's just dark
And continued once we realized we were in the. Oh,
We can
hello,
say
we're in the
we can-
warehouse.
We can say we ran out of lantern oil, have an empty thing of lantern, and we got lost, and we just found the nearest.
And
Or
what then is
we just
what
physically
is our?
subdue them.
And
We
then it-
subdued them. ... We subdued them. Is that how you fill a chapter of a book? They were subdued. That's not how stories go.
Speaking of
This
chapters of
isn't a
books,
story. This is a plan.
you are seeing this chapter of this book. Watching Gone. What are you doing? You said you wanted to mess with stuff, but you sort of stopped messing
Yeah,
with
because
stuff.
I discovered
Yeah.
more than I
So what are
expected
you doing?
here. Oh. Can I, like, flip through other pages and stuff he might have on his desk?
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Is this something that started when I was upstairs? Whose desk is this?
Mine.
I'm picking through Soren's stuff while you guys are talking because I wandered off because I was bored. So.
Just roll a 21 stealth check.
You said investigation?
That's right.
That is a 11.
Okay, you don't have to give her anything juicy. Just like the common item, a common thing that she might find. No juice needed.
I think you'd probably find
You were specifically looking through the pages?
I wanted to see if he had any like writings or other typed stuff out
Okay.
that I could like flip through.
Most of it is just the working manuscript going through like our adventure through St. Benedict's. Like,
And it's been like normal.
if you've read like any of the Sherlock Holmes short stories where it's like
Yeah.
Dr. Watson recounting,
Okay.
I say that's one of them.
yeah.
You didn't give her anything juicy. So you do. You find recountings. Are you changing names or are you making vagaries?
Yeah, I think I would.
My companions and I.
Yeah. I don't want to name names or mention like any of the Caine shit or any of that.
Okay, so I do notice that like none of our names are mentioned.
There you go.
Okay.
Back at it. So, have we decided on how we want to approach this? And shall the night come? By the way, also consider, this is something we haven't talked about but is on the sheet. Consider that you're leaving the city immediately.
Yes. So everything we need to take
Right.
place.
So is there anything you want for camping? Like, you guys
I'm
got
going
food, you
to
guys got
pack-
your tents and your...
I'm gonna
I
pack
do love
up
food.
like a change of clothes, food, all the other essentials that we need before the end of the night. Like that's my task. I'm packing bags.
Okay, so your bags are packed for you guys. But does anyone... How much food do you guys have?
I have 3 rations right now.
Okay, so that's 3 days.
I have none, so I need to get
Yeah.
some.
Already,
The
I'm
green
just.
ones?
I'm gonna bring my hydro meat, but also the salt that I bought, like
Sure,
pound of salt.
I have 2.
How far away is this? Roughly the meeting point.
To the border?
Yeah.
Over 100 miles. There and back.
How many days is travel for that usually? And
In a
Worst
vehicle,
case.
it depends on how good you are driving it out there.
let's assume I'm average, slightly above average.
It would take
even.
probably double. It's about double the distance from Host.
Okay. So maybe two days there, 2 days back, maybe.
Yeah.
When we moved into the warehouse, there were meals in crates. You
There are
said
apples and stuff.
apples. Okay, that's
was-
not good ration. I need to go pick up.
In fact, these are probably the apples you've
Yeah.
gone through at this point. Three
Three
gold- greens.
How many gold for rations?
2 gold for a green one, right?
2 gold for a green, I believe. It's in your
Yeah,
food boys.
I can
Okay,
flip to it
I'll
here.
have 2 of those, please.
2 of those. I'll trade you the gold. Here you go. Handoff situation. Okay. Did you want anything else? Are you good with 3? Okay.
I think I'm good with 3.
Good with 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be enough time.
You guys might be able to stop and host on the way back too. Worst
Yeah.
case scenario.
Which,
You are welcomed.
especially if
In
we
the
do this
town of
job, we
Hosts,
are
my friends.
definitely welcome.
We're friends.
That's right.
But
We
do we
made
want to be?
friends. Yes.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you want to make friends?
You're gonna get stabbed in the back one day, like literally. I don't mean that figuratively. I mean literally. Someone's gonna be like, "Come give me a hug," and you're gonna be like, "Yay, a hug!" and they're gonna literally stab you.
Isabella, well
In
known
the
for
back.
hugs.
Yeah, she hugs everyone and is very yay hugs.
I think she would accept a hug. You get the point I'm trying to
I don't
make.
think she would think that a hug is appropriate.
Okay, whatever. Here.
A
here-
firm and businesslike handshake.
Or a curtsy.
Someone's gonna say, "Here, Isabel, it's a poor person you could make fun of. Do you wanna come?"
Why
and-"
would she want to make fun of them?
I don't know.
She doesn't make fun of the poor. She eats them for sustenance.
Okay. Look, here's
That's all
a
they're good
homeless
for.
man you can eat, and
They
then
are
they're gonna stab you in the back.
nutrients.
All they're
I
good
mean,
for is
if
nutrients. It's fine.
Mistress wants to eat him, then that's another thing we can deal with.
True.
I can eat someone?
Possibly.
Delicious. She would love if you brought some fresh meat along. She's tired of Hydra meat. Though it will do.
Yeah.
So, kids.
So, disguises, sewer, hope we get lucky? That's our plan?
I guess. Do we want to go sell these drugs beforehand so that's dealt with, or are we gonna leave them here until we get back?
We should just sell them.
Probably just sell them, yeah.
Okay. We'll stop by the rats and sell the drugs before we do the. thing.
Are you all going to sell drugs to the rats?
Absolutely not.
So just ink.
She's
Yeah.
already got the
Okay, so you-
good relations with them.
Good relations. Okay.
As you walk through the city with drugs, roll me a d20. We'll call it a stealth check.
14.
Okay. You make your way from here over to the little bodega where the rats hang out in the chip market. And there, you see Chim, Fritz, etc. all hanging out in front of the bodega, drinking basically beers and meat logs, and talking with one another. And as people walk by, you see a old man walk by with a little bit of means. He parked not far from here, so a carriage. And you see one of them eyeball him and get up and walk out without saying anything to the others as you approach. Yes? Sit down. Have a meat log. As he slides over a half-eaten meat log.
Does it look old or
No, it's fresh, just half-eaten.
how is the end that has been eaten look? Is it like
You
slobbery?
could nibble. It's like a corn on the cob. Like the top half of the corn on the cob, but that means the bottom part of the corn on the cob hasn't touched lips.
I'll eat some of the meat log.
Okay. Yeah, begrudgingly. You start chewing on the meat log. He goes, what do you want?
I have an opportunity that I have come across that I was wondering if you would perhaps like to profit from.
An opportunity, you say? We at the Rat Gang have
While
plenty
he's talking,
of
I'm
opportunities.
gonna pull it up
I'll
and
have you
open
know. That's a good opportunity. You want to do a bump right now?
I would prefer.
Hey! Go to the alley.
If you want the bump, you have to buy it.
Little Pete's already doing one. You look back and Little Pete's going. Woo! 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 He walks up, sits down. Woo!
Hi, Pete.
That's Little Pete to you!
Hello, little Pete.
Yeah!
Hello, little Pete.
Okay, so what do you want?
We're wondering if you want to take this off our hands. Buy it outright, you deal with it. Obviously, you have avenues through which to sell this. I do not. It'd be easier to just sell it to you.
You don't want to get in the game?
Not in particular, no.
Good! It's our fucking turf. You were right to bring this to us.
Great.
How many is in there?
35.
35?
We kept 4.
Yep.
Gotcha. 35.
$120 for the whole thing.
120, especially with the big event coming up. You know that there's going to be, I don't know, people wanting to party. I think you can do at least 170.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's pretty good, actually.
19?
$169.
Nice.
Agreed.
Takes it. Go into the bodega and tell her you get 169 from Chim.
Alright, well, enjoy your
You
bumps.
gonna finish that meat log?
No, please, by all means.
You walk into the bodega with a ding-ding-ding-ding. And it's just, again, claustrophobic, lots of stuff. You have to, like, shimmy. There's a person in there getting, like, a drink. there's bags of different munchies and things. Roll for bodega cat. Nope, there's a bodega rat.
Much worse.
As you walk in, and there's a you've been in here before, but you don't have much of a relationship. There is a
Do
large.
I know that I can do the thing with the ring that I have?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go up to the rat.
sure. It is on the shoulder of the large attendant there. Her name is Kim. She is a rat, and she looks at you and goes, "What do you want? Are you buying anything?"
She not blinking? Oh lord. Chim says
Jim, I'm Kim.
No, I know, but Chim, I was just doing beef.
Oh, Jim.
Correct. I have just transacted the business deal with him, and he has deigned to give me 169 gold for some items.
You trafficked him?
No, I did not.
And he's a dame now?
I sold him some stuff, and he owes me 169 gold, which he told me to get from you.
Okay.
Can I have that, please?
Yeah.
It is a lovely rat. Hello there. I'm going to try and reach out the finger.
Do
to
you
the-
say hello there to the rat?
Yes.
Holy shit, you can hear me?
Hello. Yes, I actually.
Hey, whoa. But you're... Whoa.
Are you okay? Is your rat friend?
I've
okay?
never talked to a person.
Even them? They do not understand you? That's probably racist on my part.
No. We don't talk to each other.
Oh.
I do this. And she goes, "What do you want, Petey? Here you go. Petey, sweetie." And she scratches his chin. And meanwhile, to her, you're going,
You probably look so
Do I know
racist.
that's what I'm doing? Or to me, is it like it's a Harry Potter situation where to me it feels like I'm just talking? Okay. A lot of yelling around here. It feels like there was probably a lot of yelling.
"They yell a lot.
No.
I think it's how they cope.
True? Alright.
It's hard out here for a rat. A lot of people make a lot of assumptions about you." And she hands you the money. "And they think, you're just dirty. But, I was just born a rat. I didn't choose to like trash. Or, dead bodies and eating the meat off their bones as they decay.
I have a friend like that.
I like sewers, but I also like chin scratches. And cheese is good, but it's not as much as you'd think. Like, she only feeds me cheese. And I've had an upset stomach for 2 years.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do you need help? You can come with me.
No,
if you
I love
want.
it here. It's
Okay.
nice and warm, and people come in, and now people come and talk to me, which is pretty cool. And another cheese gets shoved in his mouth as she's like, "Wow, you're very hungry."
You know your rat has an upset stomach for 2 years.
Does he?
That's what he says.
Petey, sweetie, tell me upset. You gotta poop.
Oh god.
Okay, we're gonna go poop. And she takes him out, puts a "we'll be back soon," and she walks out the back. She goes and poops her rat.
What the fuck?
She goes and poops her rat.
You ever seen Mike Rowe's Dirty Jobs and he poops the little chicks?
No.
Yeah, you squeeze the
Oh.
chicks to get the poop out their butts.
He poops the rat.
Micro is
Or
a
she
big
poops
piece
her
of shit.
Go get a pen real quick.
A what? A pen? I have one.
No, I want a specific one. for a thing.
Okay.
Continue.
I guess I will just take the money and leave.
Yeah. So you get 169 gold back, most of it in plat.
Nice.
So there you go.
How are we just going to distribute this, or do you want to put this in a party fund? What are we doing?
Did you want to buy anything on the way back while you're in the chip markets?
Not unless I discussed it with them, because it's, you know.
You can say you have if you want to just.
Did we
Do we
already
need
do
potions or anything?
potions wouldn't hurt? Disguises.
Hurt? I mean, we already paid for this.
Oh, we paid for those. That's right.
Okay. How many potions?
Do we have any?
I don't.
You have enough
I
for
don't have
one
any right
moon
now.
chip as well.
That's true.
Which heals more, but is less dispersed, and also has other applications. Do you have any requests from the chip markets?
No.
Okay. I guess just stash it for now.
Yeah, just stash it. Unless we want to get like 2 potions to be safe.
It's not a bad idea.
I have
Just
this
wait
small potion. Does anyone else have small potions like this?
Here's one. Do you have a
I don't have
potion?
one
Like, do you
already.
actually have a potion already? Okay.
Do you want it again?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You don't have another coin bag I could put this stuff for, like a party gold thing for
Sure.
now or
What do
something?
you want?
Just whatever.
You want like a
This is also
I
party
think this is
gold?
purple. Here you go.
Like a single.
I have
platinum.
fuckloads of these.
You have a single platinum worth of party gold.
Oh, I also have this really
That's the
whooshy one.
silver.
Is
It's
it?
a copper, isn't it?
Or
No.
copper. Platinums
Oh,
are
silver
hella
was the
shiny.
shiny one for some
No.
reason.
So, how many do you want these?
Are we doing 2? 1?
You have you can get these from the only way up now since you've delved. So
I would
you
like
can
at
get
least
adventurer
one.
gear.
They're 50 gold each.
So are we doing
50 gold,
3?
okay.
I already got one, so.
3?
Do we want to use more money on 3 potions? Sure.
It's up to you.
Fuck it. Yeah, I mean it keeps us alive.
Sure.
So it's
Or
50.
you can spend it on one moon ship.
And then we turn that into 39 more moonshots.
Well, and not for nothing, you know this, Hank. Since you are a proficient vehicle driver, this is the fuel source.
Oh.
So if the car's not gassed up, so to speak.
I already rolled for how much is left in it. You don't know.
Shit. If we discussed that, would we rather have a moon chip just in case?
We did discuss it, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also they have
Wait.
other applications.
We have a moon chip. Don't
No, we don't.
Oh, we sold that one,
Sold
didn't
it.
we?
So do we want to do a moon chip? That way it could be used for some kind of
Probably.
healing, or it could be used
Yeah,
for fuel.
I agree.
Okay, we'll do a moon chip. 150?
150.
It's fine.
It's almost that time. I pick 13.
Is Jalen Duran still available?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Pick 11 just happened.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go. It's for you. Now anybody can have that. Again, I think we should review what can be done with moon chips because you guys have been avoiding them. And we should review what happens with your subsequent uses of them. So,
Who is holding this canonically? Just so we know, in case we wind up in a situation where someone needs it. I'll put it in the party thing, but like,
Not me.
you only
You?
have a 5% chance.
not you. You are? Okay. Cool.
You only have a 5% chance of obtaining a marble plague symptom.
Just cut it out of you. It's fine.
The first one is just marble flakes grow from your skin. The second one is really? Why is he like this today? Poor boy is just distraught. So the side effects aren't that bad. The second side effect is you can only heal with moon chips or rest. But I mean, if you're already healing with moon chips, it is what it is. Plus they scale unlike potions, which don't. So as an action, you can use it to cast Healing Surge to heal a number of d6 equal to your proficiency bonus. So right now it's 2d6 plus 2. You can use a moon chip in place. Why? Hey Darwin, buddy, can you relax? Thank you. You can use moon chips in place of spellcasting materials. I don't think you have any material costs right now. This is the big part. As part of casting a spell, you may moon charge it by using one or more moon chips to cast it up a single level per moon chip. Whether you could normally cast a spell at that level or not. And then you can also use a moon chip per slot level to cast a spell that you know instead of using a slot.
So if someone was like crazy rich and they knew like first level spells, could they use a bunch of moon chips to cast it like 9th level?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Darwin! Holy shit, man!
It's never happened
You've
before.
never been like
Never.
this.
Not even when we started playing originally first.
Maybe the cats are like just out of reach or something and driving him fucking
Why
insane.
don't you put them with them?
I mean, they need to be able to move back and forth to get to their litter boxes and stuff.
I don't really need that for 4 hours. I mean, if he doesn't, she doesn't. They don't.
They might have been a more emergency poop situation.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
Also,
fine.
they're more likely to shit on the carpet than he is.
I respect it.
Out of spite.
And then there's other things that happen. So, yeah. Lesser Restoration cures side effects 1 through 3 by 1 level, by the way. So, anything else you'd like to do before it is the time?
I feel like it's gonna go poorly, but I'm ready.
Are we just going up the manhole
Oh,
and then wing it? Okay.
I mean, unless you want to walk through the front
Unless
door.
you want to have an opinion stronger than okay, whatever you guys say. That's the way to do it. I know you don't, because you don't give a fuck. So if Soren has a strong feeling, now's the time to tell him. But as
No, we were just discussing other things like the
Like different
unseen servant
aspects?
or somebody coming in through the balcony. I didn't
Mhm.
know if we had abandoned all that.
I mean, if we do that, we split everybody.
only throughout the property. So
Yeah, it's not that big of a distance.
just depends.
Yeah, but the problem is if one group gets caught, then they're stuck. And they might not be able to communicate. There's
Probably
many
make enough of a
variables.
commotion that we would notice.
Well, who's strong enough to go up through the balcony?
I mean, you can easily.
One
I can
person is very
climb,
good at
man. I
climbing.
can climb
We
whatever.
could. I have strong strength.
Wouldn't that be more dexterity anyway?
I
climb
mean,
up the
depending
wall?
on how you want to approach it, it'd be an athletics or acrobatics check.
The best way of not getting caught before we start is all of us go through the sewer. Gives us hopefully enough time to figure out what we need to figure out. It's gotta be quick.
The balcony is alley side.
Yeah, but one,
It overlooks the industrial park.
yeah.
Did we visualize the manhole at all?
What do you mean?
Like, did we see it? Do we know what it looks like? Are there holes?
You
in
know
it?
it leads to the inside of it.
Okay.
I'll say you even walk down the sewer, and we're underneath, which is how you know what the sewer looks like. It goes up underneath the floor. You would imagine not far from we'll call it the west side of, like you can see it on the map, I believe. It says manhole, right? On the inside?
Yeah.
It does.
I mean, we could potentially have Isabella see through the ooze and use that to look
Scout.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
before we open the manhole.
Could do that.
It's really smart.
So everybody in the sewer?
I think so.
Yeah.
At least if we can get the goo up, can get some eyes on it. It's gotta be quick though.
And that means you're all stacked on one ladder, waiting for each other to go up. Is that how you want to be? Is it?
I think it's gonna have to be.
Let's just do it. We'll pull the ripcord. That'll be fun.
So everybody in the sewer.
Yeah.
Which means you don't have to make a stealth check on approach.
Okay.
But to accomplish anything else after that, so who's first up? What's the idea for the approach here? And then
If there are people there, we'll just I agree. Are we? What is the lie? Are we still just going with we are from the sewer? We are doing sewer.
You're gonna lie. You're gonna jump out the sewer and try to make a deception check.
I don't know if
I
we
think-
have to.
Definitely
I think our
a
best
thing you can try.
chance is to look for an opportunity to sneak up and just knock them unconscious.
Right,
before
but
they
I'm
can
saying
notice
if
us.
we can't, are we just shooting them in the head if we get caught? What are we doing? Are we going to still try and mitigate, or are we going to just say fuck it? Like, what are we doing?
So shit hits the fan. Are we murdering these people? Is the question.
Prefer not to murder anyone if possible. They don't deserve it.
If they're attacking you, do you kill them?
It's self-defense. Yeah.
It's not self-defense if you're breaking into their home, their job, or warehouse. It's them. Their self-defense at that point.
I think
Well, I'm
we should
defending my
try
life.
and convince them to leave, and I think we should try and attack them non-lethally if possible.
I agree.
Isabella does not seem to be interested in what level of lethality we're using.
you
And that
can-
way we would have a large supply of corpses for her to eat.
She doesn't like them when they're dead for too long.
Okay. Well, at least she was,
That's
you
the
know,
worst thing she could have said after a moments of silence. She's listening, but
Okay, so at minimum, knock them out. That way they will be fresh.
That would be ideal.
Cool.
so manhole trying to be sneaky once you get out of the manhole.
Yep.
And who's the sneaky sneak? I'm assuming it's Ink. So, you're sneaking. What's the first thing you're trying to do?
When we are in the sewer, or like once we're up?
Out of the sewer.
Okay.
I'm not worried about your pregame.
I guess just making a, like, look around to see my surroundings and see what...
Okay. Yeah, I mean your first
Well,
active action. What's your goal by getting into?
See if I can determine where any of the workers are currently. Can I hear them? Can I see them?
So we're on worker subdue mode.
At the very least, I want to get the grasp on where they are. Yes.
Okay.
Which hopefully our goo friend helps us out with that.
So goo friend is Mr. Buttons. Because that's how she does it. She doesn't just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a periscope.
Had to be Mr. Buttons fitting through a manhole. Little holes.
Mr. Buttons can fit through the manhole. He can squeeze through any.
Yeah.
If the manhole's lifted just a little bit, Mr. Buttons can squeeze through an inch or smaller space. He has the same as like slimes and stuff that in D&D. So yeah, he could, but it would be a stealth check on Mr. Buttons.
Yeah.
As you pilot him, sort of.
Yeah, I would have to basically, like,
You have to ask him what to do.
he's not a familiar. I don't control him, so it's...
It's up to Mr. Buttons.
I trust him.
Okay.
He's never let us down before.
Do you trust him?
Yes. He's a cat. I trust him with my life.
As this conversation goes on, you all start to hear outside a rising din, a murmur of people's voices.
Go check it out.
You open the door. And the door opens west, so you can see from your warehouse most of the city as it slowly rises to the peak. And you see... go ahead and roll perception checks. Everybody who's looking, do you care?
Exactly what I wanted.
I hear sounds, so I guess
14.
I'll
5.
14.
9.
9. Okay, the 14s. You all notice in the sky, descending from the clouds, Zilidek. No, just kidding. It's not. It's airships. Last time you guys looked into the sky collectively in D&D, that was what was happening.
True.
It is airships, a fleet of them, more than you've ever seen in your life. Dozens. and a massive one in the middle of them. Like, an airship is roughly the size of a bus with a dirigible sort of like blimp thing on top. And you can see at the northern side of the city, there is this military base with these sort of clustery gear-looking thing on there that you can see. The northeastern side, I believe. Yeah. That's basically the airport and the military base. And you see this massive one in the center, a silver, beautiful thing. Any of you can roll a history check.
17.
22.
10.
Oh god.
Makes sense that the two of you would know this.
History. I hate that one's not in order. 17.
17. All of you, but you, this makes sense, class-wise. You know that it's a beautiful, you've seen pictures of it in books and other things. It's a beautiful, basically floating villa. It has housing for the royal family on the inside. It has crew quarters. It works like an aircraft carrier. Other dirigibles can sit on it. It's massive, and you see this descending from the sky as the city comes out to watch this. It's like when in the olden days when they'd be like, "Oh shit, a train or the ship is coming. Let's
It's
wave
an
to the
event,
ship as it
yeah.
comes in." Same vibe. You're getting and there's a little bit of you that those of you that you all recognize this to some extent. There's a little bit of you that gets excited as you see this. It is a glorious display of the Empire's wealth and power, and fireworks, silvers and blues and golds out from underneath this as they cascade over the city. And you can hear not as much from this side of the town, but from the center of the city, across the long way down where the wealth is, you can hear cheers from that part of the city. Some cheers here as well. It's not everybody's out on this, but quite a bit. And that means tonight is the parade. When they land, there will be about, you'd guess, 2-3 hours. They're not allowing people to really mobilize. This is how it works. They don't announce their arrival on purpose. They don't want people to be able to plot. There have been many attempts on the lives of the royal family over the years, as you can imagine, and they're not taking any chances. So,
Are there...
Yeah.
This is just a question.
yeah, go ahead.
Are fireworks generally a part of stuff like this?
Yeah. Fireworks.
Like
and,
all
the
around
parade?
the city or at a central location?
Okay, so all around the city there will be, but not during the parade.
Okay.
During the parade, and it'll be in the after party.
Sure.
Much after you guys are, not much after, but
I'm sure we'd hear it from no matter where we are in the city.
Yeah. So, but during the parade, which runs, and you know this just from living in the city and having people talk about this as it's been going on, and seeing the plans. You've seen some streets shut down, and you've seen like them putting the banners up, like, oh, this is the official path of the royal family procession. They're starting in the rings, and they're starting from the center and ringing out, and then going all the way to that base again. And then there's a big thing, and then there's some sort of ceremony in the middle of town with the Caine sort of representatives, where they will unveil what this does to everybody. That'll be later. You guys should be long gone out of here, unless you choose not to take Gille's job and you want to go attend that, but then you can. So yeah, any other questions about that as that happens? You guys are now crunch time. You guys realize that, okay, this is settling in, and now we have to go do this. This is our window, because it coincides with the shipment. So
Let's
So
fucking do
13
it.
happened. Charlotte picks Durin. Shams says the Knicks are getting him. Woj says the Pistons are getting.
Okay.
It's like Woj is like the trade has been completed for the Pistons, and Shem's like the trade has been completed to the Knicks. So who fucking knows?
We'll see what happens. So, is there any last minute preparation you need before we start the heist?
Anyone else?
Wild card,
Oh,
bitches.
Last
I
call.
am good.
I'm good.
Can I turn everyone else into the police for a reward?
Sure.
I'm not gonna do that. Just checking to make sure I could.
So,
Wow.
We would kill you so fast.
No, you'd be in jail.
I would
And I'd
eat
be in
all of
witness
them and eat
protection.
you.
all of you,
I'll run. You'll never find me.
disguises on, common clothes, face coverings. Yes.
Actually, I'm going to use.
I asked you.
Well, as we're heading out, because it's only an hour,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use alter self
Mm-hmm.
and change my appearance to look like just a normal, like, everyday person. Like, my hair's not white. I'll say it's like a brownish color, and it's basically Isabella, but if she was like a poor.
Are you wearing
human.
jeans? I don't.
No.
You're wearing your normal dress?
Not normal dress, no.
What looks like a normal person to you? You have to describe it.
I guess it would be like a dress, but more like a day dress that somebody who doesn't have a shit ton of money would wear. So like belted,
You're gonna come out of a
like
sewer
a
in that.
very. Oh fuck! I don't know.
I'm just asking if that's what you want to do. You can.
What is everyone else wearing?
I'm wearing
They're just
literally
wearing
just
common
like
clothes
common
and face
clothes
coverings.
and
Yeah,
face coverings.
common clothes.
So you're wearing a cute day dress and like a ski mask.
No,
How?
So no ski mask?
no ski mask. I just look like a peasant person.
Okay.
Wait, everyone else is wearing masks.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. So
You're gonna get identified.
no, she's literally
Oh,
disguised.
myself!
Yeah,
I
okay,
just
that's fine.
changed myself.
It's
into-
gonna be very confusing to the people being robbed. But
I just
sure.
want to look
What are you
like
reading that is distracting you from such a thing?
Nothing. I just didn't. I wasn't
Oh.
thinking about it. I
Like she
forgot
said,
to
alter.
install
I said I
self.
cast alter
Yeah.
self to change. And
I forgot
look her
about
face,
that.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, so you are disguised. You are all disguised. I'll say you can do this up to the second right after, unless you want to walk through the.
Yeah, like right as we're walking.
Not what I expected.
Okay.
Kemba Walker's on our team.
Okay. Take 'em.
I'm going to like make myself look like a sort of like a normal peasant, like homeless person in the city, like a
Okay. Just went from.
street urchin. I don't
But,
know.
so not a nice day dress.
I didn't say a nice day dress. I said like just a fucking normal person clothes, whatever people wear. Do people wear pants? I don't know. Do women wear pants in this society?
Women are allowed
Wear
to wear
jeans?
pants. Yeah, you've seen.
Ink wears pants.
Does everyone wear
You
jeans
drew
everywhere?
ink. Yeah, you can wear jeans or whatever.
No, I just mean I don't know what the fashion standard is.
Whatever.
I want
it's
to
made
look
up.
normal.
Yeah, I said jeans, and you're like, no, a dress. That's fine. Anyway, boop. You all walk through the sewer with your dresses on,
sorry.
and
Oh my god, then it's just pants! Jesus fucking Christ!
you walk through with your
Why would
with
there
your
be denim?
with your pleated
Why wouldn't there be denim? Wait, is denim something that can exist?
No, but it'd be like
in your
blue
pleated
jeans.
Dockers. You walk through the sewers.
Mine are Levi's.
Sure.
Thanks.
Whatever brand you're loyal to.
You don't even have to...
Blue
Overalls.
jeans have to be a thing because otherwise people are going to be walking around with what looks like to us white denim, and that looks fucking weird. So you can't have a dorky universe where everyone wears white jeans.
Isn't that a
So you
band
have to
name?
have blue jeans.
They wear like linen and stuff usually, but like it's whatever. So
That's what I'm imagining. Linen.
sure,
pants.
linen. You have pants. You have them, and you're wearing them
What color are the pants?
blue. So
Oh
just like
fucking
jeans.
Tired.
I'm just ready.
So
Iced it.
you walk through the sewer. Dude, this whole day is
Did they get
falling
the
apart.
big rat back or what?
We hear.
I need each
Baying
one of you to lock in,
hounds.
and I need this dog to get depression medication.
Yeah.
I've been trying to lock in, but
You are in the sewer, preparing to get up in here. Into the warehouse. You can hear the traffic overhead. You can hear the trucks. And as you wait and prepare, any other things that you want to prepare, is there any other last second things that you want to do that maybe take time before we essentially roll initiative and I bring maps out and we do this fucking thing?
I'm good. All my stuff I need is in combat, so I'm good.
Okay. So, I'll say community perception check eventually. You hear the truck pull in, you hear the front door open and shut, you hear people talking, and you hear the doors. They're not like fast, they're not getting out and like rushing. They are just getting out and doing their normal, slow, like, hey, how's it going? Oh, not bad, brother. And then sort of like an unlocking, and you hear some footsteps up. What do you want to do? Coast seems clear for now.
Well, this is the time.
Do we try to get Mr. Buttons up first?
I'll lift him up to the grate so he can, and I will gaze of two minds at the same time as I
Okay.
lift him up.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll initiative. So everyone rolling the initiative,
Not bad, not bad, not
and
bad.
we're gonna open this gosh dang
Oh
battle
boy.
cam.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was not
Did
good.
other people also not roll great?
Nope.
That's not
I
good.
didn't roll very great.
You guys are killing me.
Okay, Mr. Six Dex.
I rolled a 17.
Well,
Still better than me.
Ugh, don't do that laugh.
oh god.
Hope you all rolled well.
Oh, I didn't.
We didn't.
Everyone but me didn't.
I rolled so good.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna be so proud of me.
For your initiative roll,
Yep.
it sparks pride.
Yep.
Shit.
Great.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth roll for Mr. Buttons.
He's
And
just,
go ahead and roll a perception check after that.
if he's just a cat, what's a cat's stealth?
+2.
6.
Dog toy down here.
Oh yeah, the basketball.
Yeah. 6.
6. Nice.
Oh boy.
My bullets.
Move your shit. Move your shit. So,
Oh shit, it's a UPS.
we have...
They are union.
Aren't they?
Yeah, let's make this a
It's
little bit
FedEx
smaller.
FedEx isn't. That's why
So you
they're
can see
terrible.
it.
Use UPS. Good to know. I
So
learned.
this is...
Is the trapdoor the?
I like that there's just a
secret-
gun.
I think so.
Wait, where's just a gun? Oh, your gun.
Here. This is the door.
Yeah.
So there is a truck.
Oh, fuck, it's
You
me.
guys are down here. This is the sewer below. This is the door it comes up. I don't have a manhole, but it is what it is. We'll just say you guys are down here. She's at the front. There's a ladder here. Mr. Buttons can be... Mr. Buttons.
I should find a Mr. Buttons mini.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Mr. Buttons is this dice right there for now. So, he rolled a 6 on his stealth.
Yeah.
We'll put a little 6 on there. So, as you goes under here. You see 2 workers in the back. They have moved one of these. I can move these for you. These are walls. We'll leave them there so you can see that there's walls there, but get a better view. You can see that this is one of the crates. They've pulled it out, and now these 2 are helping pull it out. You see Big Jim here, and then there's upstairs. You don't know what else is happening. So they're talking right now, and there's a... You hear, as you are all under there, you hear... as Mr. Buttons walks out from underneath the van and just starts making noises. And...
Oh, no.
Mr. Buttons, could you be
Too late.
quiet?
You can't whisper across the...
I don't know if I had like
Quiet,
a psychic...
Mr. Buttons!
I don't know if I had like a psychic thing with him or not, but...
So the only one that doesn't notice is Cheese Randy.
Cheese Randy?
That's Randy's.
Don't
mini.
hurt that one. I'll take it first.
As Big Jim walks over and starts leaning down, and this other one, he sort of like leans around and stops working for a second. So, knowing that,
Distraction.
guys, what are your initiatives? As we now get into what is essentially... It's essentially a fight. It's not violent yet, but it is certainly a situation where round by round makes the most sense. So, what's the highest you got?
15.
15? Okay. Who's next?
8?
Yeah.
8?
7.
6.
876.
Fuck.
Okay.
We're
It's a solid block, though. We're a very solid block of action.
True.
Yeah, and they'll have a solid block of action right before us.
No, but theirs will suck, though.
Hopefully.
What if we just, like, blow all their brains out and run away? You can
Oh,
eat
now
them?
you're advocating for just murdering.
Ink isn't. I am.
Look, it's never not been on the table.
Metagaming me is saying, let's just cut all their
yeah,
heads
the
off.
lowest?
We can murder them.
Yeah, I
all.
rolled 6.
Jesus.
We could attempt it.
Okay. Ink. Isabella. Okay.
I like how the guy posted up at the door is what's his face?
Yeah.
His old character from Eli. Why
Yeah.
can't I think of his name?
Cal.
Cal.
Cal Kestis.
So, first up is Isaac. Isaac, what would you like to do?
Go, Isaac, go.
Are you gonna blast through there? Are you gonna get up there? Are you trying to be sneaky? What's going on? You basically hear Isabella go, "Ooh, someone's looking at me," as there's like someone is looking at Mr. Buttons.
But,
It's already been slid a little bit just to get out.
if I go up, then it's me for 3.
You can wait. No one's paying. I mean, it's not a combat yet.
Yeah. I'll probably just wait this round.
Okay, so you wait. Next up is just these 2 guys back here. This one's gonna roll a perception check to look at a cat. He sees the cat with 6, walks over here. He goes, "Hey, check this out." And the other one is going to roll a wisdom saving throw to keep working.
The wisdom save to not look at a
Nat
cat.
20 to keep working. 'cause
Succeeds,
we've
but
been
needs
enslaved
to
by cat.
roll an athletics check with disadvantage to
I'm
pick
real
up
bad
the
at those.
crate because it's a 2-person job. And goes, and you could hear this worker, 2 hands filled with cheese. You hear this worker, "Oh, come on, man, help me out. Can't do this alone. It's too heavy." And he goes, "Just hold on a second." He goes, "Hey." And so they are they are currently enjoying some kitty cat. That is the Union's turn for now. Next up, let's see. Okay, Ink, it's your turn. Followed by Isabella, then Soren.
No one's come out yet?
What do you mean? No one's gone up.
Only Isaac has had a turn.
Trust me.
I'm gonna try and stealthily exit the manhole.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Cocked.
Maybe clearing out some of those dice would help.
Hold on. Wait.
By the
Wait,
way,
what?
I had a green food.
That's
Jake.
skill checks.
What?
I might
That
wanna
does?
use
Does it give
mage
you
armor,
a
'cause I could
basically
use it
luck
at
point
will,
on
like,
skill
on
checks?
the way here. That's fine.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Roll any skill check with advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna use this one because I had the green food.
Sure.
Because that was a 1.
Sure.
I don't need that shit in my life.
Your prerogative.
That's so much better. 22.
22. Okay, you successfully get up to here. I'll say that's 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So you are up here. No one can see you right now. As you slip through, and I'll say maybe to here.
Oh, they're just gonna think there's cats everywhere.
Can I get like right
Crawl under
here
the
and then
van.
like try and hide, take the hide action basically?
You already are. I mean, this is your stealth.
Okay, if I'm already hidden, then I just want to sidle up to kind of the front and crouch there.
To here,
Yeah.
and you crouch.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll say that's so you're up there.
Yeah.
And you're not taking an action.
I'm going to ready an action, and if Big Jim walks around that corner or gets within
You're gonna
10 feet of
you're
me,
gonna hit him with the whip.
I'm going to try and disarm him with the whip. Because that would be a sneak attack, because I'm...
Smart. Okay.
And I assume, does he have his bat like that?
He does it.
Okay.
Well, he has his bat with him, but yeah, you can
Okay.
disarm him. If he walks around to the front, you assume he's keyed into you.
Yeah.
So that's yours, Isabella.
I'm first gonna use my action to shift my alter self, and my right arm will grow into a giant claw.
Okay, as you.
And then it's just me in my normal clothes with the big claw.
Okay, and you're going up.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
I'm
you
going
reach
to
up with
try
your
to,
big claw, and it goes, and it pulls
yeah,
you up.
I'm gonna try to quietly get
Go on, roll
up.
me a stealth. I can't see that.
It's not good.
It's the
I think
blackest
I
dice
have-
I've ever seen in my life.
Stealth. 6.
6, like the cat. Okay. So you get up and Ink. You hear as the manhole
Yeah.
pushes over. All of them are going to roll perception checks.
Whoops.
6, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And all of them collectively go, huh? What do you want to do? You're right here. This is 10 feet.
Crawling out. I used 10 feet.
Crawling out my sewer.
I want to run up to the first person I see.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, you run up to him using.
I've already used my action, so.
You still have you have 5 more feet after this. You did use your action, and you get up there. You're trying
I'm
to
gonna
see if
see
you
if
get
I
a
have
boniac.
like a bonus action or
And
anything.
you have hex or something.
I don't have hex.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I'm just gonna run out at this guy.
Okay. You do so, and there's like this moment before he notices you really, because he's looking at the others for confirmation that they heard that too, and his head's about to turn in your direction. In fact, you're probably just in this split second in his peripheral, as he starts to look,
And I imagine.
because he had to basically stop doing what he was doing and lean out around the truck.
I imagine that when he turns and looks, he just sees this big black claw come out of the ground, pull out like a fucking freakish doll that's like dripping ooze from one side of her, and she just charges.
Okay.
Like ferally charges on this man.
Silently though, no noises.
Yeah, no noise.
Creepy. Soren, you are up.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna Armor of Agathis on myself,
Okay.
and
So
then
cast Armor of Agathis.
up the ladder.
Okay. So 5'10". Up here.
Yeah.
All right. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say you get a stealth check because you started from stealth.
16.
Okay, 16. You get out of here. So where do you want to head?
I think I'll head towards where Izzy went and just back her up.
5, 10, like here?
This
15?
comes running at you. What do you
Right
want?
behind her? Or do you want to be right
Cry.
here?
No, that's good.
Accept
Okay.
my fate.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's that. Next up is the Gold Boy's turn. The guy on the outside.
God damn it.
Time to murder some folks.
Big Jim.
I didn't want to kill these people.
Big Jim. Here's that happen. And now he's going to make a decision to go around this side or around that side. Around the front is even. Around the back is odds. Down the front. So Big Jim grabs
You
his...
were waiting this.
Big Jim grabs his bat. He's going to walk 5 feet, grab his bat off the wall, and then walk over 2 hands. And he's going to look at the other 2, and he's going to go, quiet. And he starts walking over here. And when he gets here, that's 10 feet. You go, whoosh. So go ahead and roll me with advantage because you were hiding. An attack on Big Jim.
Big Jim's about to get killed by a whale.
Who is, by the way,
Well, one was
seething.
done.
Seething with rage.
20.
20 to hit?
Yes.
Range.
Yeah, he seethes with rage. Okay.
I shouldn't have painted him ginger.
And he
right.
has to make a... I want to say it's a strength save, which he's probably good at. Yeah, he has to make a strength saving throw of 12.
Okay, a saving throw of 12. It's an strength saving throw?
Correct.
Of 12?
Yeah.
You whip this, and it goes,
Yeah!
and it disarms him.
Hell yeah.
And it can be 10 feet in any direction.
Let's see. 10 feet.
You
Ten,
get
as
behind
far
you.
away from him as I can
Just
get it.
behind you?
Yep.
Okay, so it's like right here. I'll put a little marker. Well, actually, underneath. This marker right here is for his weapon. Big Jim's weapon. Okay.
And he still takes this damage.
And he still takes some damage.
8, 9... 13 slashing damage.
Did you roll 2d6?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Oh, it's
Oh,
covered by the sun.
13 slashing damage, half to 6.
Yep.
Because he's raging. Okay, as he goes, what the fuck? And, then you hear, that's the end of his turn.
Wait, I didn't do movement or anything.
No, it's not your turn.
Oh,
You're
okay.
reacting.
I
So
see.
he walks up,
I forgot, I'm
and
sorry.
he's going to... So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's not going to spend time to get that. What he's going to do is going to be like, fuck are you doing? He's going to grab you, or try to. So I need a contested athletics check as he tries to grapple you.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow.
You said athletics? 19? No fucking way.
He goes to grab you and you go underneath.
Yes!
And he just goes at the top of it, and you sort of move out from the side. He doesn't grab you. Okay, so that's that. Isaac, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up,
Okay, you get up.
survey the situation.
You survey the situation. There are 2 workers over here that have been told to be quiet, and then Big Jim is trying to grab Ink as you make it up to the top. See that? And then Ink sort of like gets up on the hood and then gets down again and avoids that.
How much movement do I have left?
Use 10 feet.
I use 10 feet. Okay. I guess move me over by Ink.
Zoom in.
Myself a bit. I don't know. 5, 10, 15.
Okay. You move over towards Ink. There's a barrel right there.
Yeah.
That's actually supposed to be sitting up against the thing, so I'll move that.
Okay.
So you can get around.
Okay.
You can get right here.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And you see this happening.
Caine smack.
Caine smack as you go. You do get advantage on this first attack. He doesn't expect the attack coming from your cane.
Yeah, 15.
15 to hit?
Mhm.
Hits. Glancing blow.
It's not a bunch. 2 damage.
2 total?
Yeah.
So 1?
I don't have strength mod, so yeah. 2 damage.
Okay, so he...
Well, no, that was halved, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
So
well,
it's
it was a
halved.
glancing blow
Oh,
as well.
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
raging. So you go whack, and he just looks at you.
Tough.
He's gonna make a history check on your cane.
He's dumb. It's fine.
Uh-oh. We can't leave Big Jim alive.
Okay. You don't know what he got, obviously, but
No loose ends.
okay, so that's your
Who's that
turn.
now?
No bonus action?
No.
Okay. Next up, you hear commotion upstairs, and the window that's right here, you hear, "Fuck's going on down there? Hello?" Isaac, roll me a perception check. Ink, roll me one with disadvantage.
7.
Is it perception? 4.
Okay. All right, Ink, it's your turn.
Great. Well, I'm assuming we're at least trying to knock these people out at this point. I'm gonna disengage as my bonus action from
Okay.
him.
Are you where are you going? Around?
About there. Just trying to get a little space between us.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Is he within 5 feet? Is that
Ooh.
directly adjacent?
Is Isaac within 5
Yeah.
feet of Big Jim? Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to do a tripping attack on him then.
Okay. Go and roll attack.
Or we're just gonna run him over.
Is it at advantage because he's engaged, so I'm in stealth? Or does that only count for stealth damage, but it
You're
doesn't
not in
count
stealth.
for... Okay,
Yeah. If you're hiding, you get advantage.
gotcha. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, no, 10.
10 misses as you, and he grabs it around his arm for a second. Then he deals with Isaac, who thwacks him. And he lets go of it, and he's gonna go for his club. I mean, he's definitely going for it. Is there anything else you'd like to do? He is not your goal.
Yeah. I'm going to just kind of station myself right here around the driver's side. I assume driver's side
Okay,
is the same as in
Roll
the
me a
United
perception
States.
check when you do.
Okay. 17?
Keys aren't in there.
Not a problem. I have a skeleton key.
That's for doors,
Oh.
not for vehicles.
Can I make a case to you?
Sure.
An ignition system in a car
Isn't
is
a door.
literally just a mechanism
You could open
that
the
is
car door
protected
with it.
by a lock. Do I know how to hotwire a car vaguely, even enough to do a check?
You can make an intelligence check to try.
Okay.
It's not a door.
What's the specific wording? Does it say open any door or open any lock? Because vehicle ignition
I would say it
is
doesn't
a
work
lock
for a
on the
vehicle.
ignition.
Let's say a skeleton key, traditionally in any media, has never been used to turn on a vehicle.
That's why it's interesting, and you should allow it to happen.
I'll let you
because
try, and we'll see what happens. If you'd like to try to use your skeleton key on the ignition,
I can't tell if this is just an asshole move or you're just
No,
gonna say you
I'll-
used it and it's gone.
He wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that. I'll give you a chance for success if you want to, but it's a skeleton key.
Yeah.
You can try it. So
Either way, one of these people probably has the keys on him.
maybe,
We
yeah.
can't-
Isabella, there's a worker in front of you just doing his job. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna slash him.
Sure, go ahead and roll an attack.
We discussed whatever.
That one.
Thank God.
Nat 1. Roll to
You deserve
confirm.
that one.
11.
11.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Rip.
We haven't used this yet.
You try to attack Cheese Randy, and you swing so wide. You go like this, and you pull back, and there's blood on your hands, on your claw. And the guy in front of you goes, and then you look behind. Soren takes some damage from you.
gonna hurt
Go ahead and
when
roll.
Wait,
Go
how
ahead. And,
close is Soren?
go ahead and roll
He's within 5
one
feet.
damage
Oh.
die, not the
Yeah,
full
he's
thing,
within
because he's
5.
behind you and it's a backswing. But you slash him across the front again. He takes so much
Okay.
friendly fire.
I'd
let's
argue at this
see.
point, it's not my fault you got whipped multiple times. I think your
5
face just gets in the
slashing
way.
damage?
5 slashing
You are
damage.
literally-
Oh,
That
that's
was-
bad.
Take
That was-
10 cold damage
that
and think about
was
what
so-
you did.
10 cold damage because of the armor of Agathis.
That was the lowest damage I could have rolled, too.
Natural 1 happens. So you take 10 cold damage as you are blasted
Oh my
on accident by
fucking
his warded armor. Nat 1s, man. Nat 1s. So,
You're the
Oh,
only
wow.
person I can trust anymore.
we'll see what happens.
You taking friendly fire. Name of.
I
Yeah,
can't
literally,
stand near
you're
any
just
of
a
you.
fucking magnet, bro.
In
Like, I don't know
every
what to tell you.
campaign.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your movement or your bonus action? As the guy there, the worker, is just going. He's just hyperventilating. He doesn't know what the fuck to do all of a sudden.
I'm gonna consume a hunger point to get a spell slot back. And
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
Sure. You do so. Yeah. Soren, you're up. You just got slashed. It happens. You can hear
Whoopsies.
at this point,
New claw.
hey, what's going on? And you can see movement in the window of someone like moving in the office area.
Okay. But I can't see the person. Okay.
You heard him go, hello? What's going on?
Okay, I'm gonna run up the stairs,
You're going up the stairs?
holding on to
I'm
my face.
grabbing another map.
Oh my god.
Double map.
3 maps, actually.
Woo!
We're going 3 maps deep. Mapception.
Oh, fuck. I knocked
Oh my
something
god, they're
over.
so heavy. They're made out of dwarvenite.
The fucking baby on whining
Oh my
today.
God.
Is he still
actually-
alive?
He's so much worse today than ever.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Buddy, relax. I think he gets beat or something.
Did I miss anything else since the opportunity attack?
You missed
Or not opportunity
Soren
attack,
going upstairs. So 5-10 gets you here, 15 gets you right here, and this is what you see so far. You don't see anybody in there. You're not up there. But these are the 2 windows that overlook the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna-
This is the balcony you were looking at. This is the office. You don't know if anyone's in there.
I'm gonna go forward and try that door. If I can make it that far.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. 30 gets you there.
Okay.
It's a free action to open a door. Or you can stand in front of it, or you can hold an
Am I
action.
close enough to open it?
No,
Okay.
you're not. Bro, is there anything we can do for him?
Alright, other than
Apart from
be
letting him
with
down
him,
here, no.
yeah.
Do you have any heroin? You can inject him with heroin.
I'm not going to inject Darwin with heroin, but I
Wait a
might
little
inject
bit.
myself.
We can do either way.
Everyone
It's
gets
the opposite of
heroin.
heroin right now.
I'm just gonna hold my action to Mind Sliver him if he comes out.
Okay.
I need like doggy Xanax.
It is. Goldboy's turn. Let's see if the guy outside. Okay. Guy outside finally hears the door open, or hears that shit, and opens the door and walks in. 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's gonna. He looks down this and goes, "What the fuck? What's happening down here?" And then you hear from the sewers, "Fuck!" So,
In the sewers?
Fucking rat gang.
The rat
for trying
gang
to steal
tried
our
to
job.
follow us?
the fuck? It is Big Jim's turn.
I'm glad we got up sooner then. Because then we would have had to fight the rat
Big
gang
Jim
in the
is going to use his free action to grab his hammer, or his club,
R.I.P. Isaac's face.
No, it's fine.
and he's gonna move away from you. And
Going for the one that hit him.
yeah, he doesn't fucking care about you at all. Would you like to make an opportunity attack?
Fuck it, why not?
Okay, with your cane.
Yeah,
When are you gonna go sicko mode? Go
I missed.
Moribana.
Okay. You. He goes, "I'll be back for you," and he probably says something about your knee, or your cane or something, and then he goes up to you and recklessly is going to attack with a frenzied rage. 2 attacks at you because you fucking hit him twice. So, first one with advantage. Holy shit! Really? Am I gonna miss this? 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
and the second one, 17 to hit.
And look at that.
Okay, so I forgot to bring down I have like a whole dice tray I'm bringing down. I forgot to add yeah, so +5. You take 15 bludgeoning damage.
What?
As he boom, and he hits you in the middle, and you
Are you fucking down?
and you slam up against the truck here. That's the end of his turn now, but he blasted you. Blasted. Now, everyone, just so everyone knows, you have advantage on attacks against Big Jim because he recklessly attacked, and will only be recklessly attacking. So I'm not gonna put a marker, but I mean I can. Here, whatever this says. There's Big Jim's marker. He's recklessly attacking. So that's Big Jim's turn. Isaac, you see this?
Yeah.
You see Isaac walk around the front of the car and slowly unbutton his overcoat. Do you take your shirt off?
Yeah.
And he pulls off his shirt. And you see a thin, frail...
Fuck, I'm upstairs.
You see a thin,
Yeah, you are.
frail Isaac who's... he just hasn't filled out yet. He's a young man. And he's been not in the best of health his whole life. And out of the coat pocket, as he pulls it off, out of the pocket on the inside, he pulls out a small silver case. And with that, and it sort of tosses it on the coat, takes the syringe out,
Just right into the neck again. Worked last time.
and you see him.
It's morbid.
And what is going to happen here
It's
Are
morbid.
you guys ready for the reveal?
is Isaac's mini goes away now. And Big Isaac's mini joins the fight.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah. You painted that without knowing.
As you see an amalgam of science.
Monster siblings, monster
I
siblings.
thought that was
The
gonna be
mad
Colin.
scientist
No, that's me.
Isaac Baines letting out the monster within.
More.
Isaac, let the monster out. What would you like to do on your turn?
Well, that's my action. Just gonna
Move
get
this for now.
right up behind Big Jim.
Right up behind Big Jim. You're taller than Big Jim.
Mhm.
You're bigger than Big Jim. Anything with your bonus action?
I'm good.
Okay.
Sit there for
He
now.
just gets up and Ink, you see this.
It's more than time.
It's Morbin time. He morbed. Official morb juice of D&D. That is Isaac's turn. It is now the Union's turn. You hear from within, stay here. And then you hear a drawer open. You hear something heavy and metal get pulled out of it.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear just a little bit of the door opens. And we'll see with a stealth check if you can see this person. Go ahead and roll a perception check on your held action.
12?
12 is not enough yet. As just pulled out a little bit. There is an Icilius mini on the board. There's also another person inside here that is up against the wall that you can hear. And before you get an attack, which you will, as a reaction to this attack, there's a single blast from a pistol from... Fuck. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
It's a grazing shot though. As you take minimum damage, you take 3 piercing damage as it past. It doesn't penetrate through. It just goes past your arm. Grazing shot, and then you look out, and then just mind sliver. So
And
what?
he gets 10 cold damage as well.
It's a melee attack, I thought.
Oh shit, you're right. You're right.
I had it on mole list, so
Uh,
many a time I've been disappointed by that. Hellish Rebuke, though. So you only take 3 damage, and then Mind Sliver. Is it a save?
yeah, it's an intelligence save.
Intelligence? Uh-oh.
And the held action uses my reaction, right?
It uses your
Okay.
reaction. Okay. What is the... Oh, natural one. Doesn't matter.
So he takes 4 psychic damage
4 psychic.
and has minus 1d4 from his next saving throw.
Minus 1d4?
Yep.
Remind me. If you want to look for something to put on him. So, it is reminded. 4 psychic damage. Okay. Alright. Next up is... well, a complication. You hear, "Come on, boys!"
Oh, fuck
One.
me.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Here's a rage.
Oh,
one
it's
for
because of
Big
this.
Brown.
I don't need a rage one for him.
Oh, okay.
If anything, the Rat Gang is almost
Rat Gang.
welcome.
Rat Gang on there. Come on, boys! So, Rat Gang, none of which are Chim, Fritz, or any of those, and they're not all affiliated.
No
they're
Bob?
just no Bob. Rat Gang is more like there are many gangs and the rats exist, but they do have like a
Some-
leader. But they fight between each other. You don't know which group this happens to be, but they're all going to. Well, the first one up is going to engage with him and attack. So, just gonna shiv him. Oh, he hit. Okay. I gotta roll 2d4 and take the lowest on this shitty shiv. Okay, bad. He takes 4 damage.
Pretty happy the rats are here.
You're happy the rats are here?
Let's
Yeah.
focus on us, bro.
Takes
Yeah.
right. He takes 4 damage.
More chaos in the situation.
And he's poisoned. So poison. Okay. The next one's gonna come up and rotate around and goes, "Ah! Monsters!" And is going to try to shoot you with a needle gun,
Fuck.
Isaac, and it misses as you feel a slight sort of like impact into your back, but your scaly reptilian-like skin it sticks in but it doesn't hurt, and you just pull out this like weird needle that got shot at you, and this one is going to go up here and is going to stab Isabella. Just going to go and he says, "No survivors!" You take
Wait.
4.
He just stabs me?
I rolled a natural 19, sorry. Unless you want to do I don't think.
No.
Sorry, I didn't mention it. You take 4. It says I accidentally didn't change. I make my own stat blocks and I didn't change it, so it says thunder damage. That's not true. You take 4 rusty piercing damage. It was piercing, by the way. Does that matter to you?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that does is.
And you are
thunder.
poisoned until the next turn, so your attack's at disadvantage.
Can I be affected by the poison?
Can you be affected by poison? If you can't, then you're not.
With your Warforged, though.
I don't think you. Yeah, well, it's sort of Warforged, but
Oh, did you homebrew?
yeah.
I have advantage on saving throws against being
There's no
poisoned,
save.
and I have resistance to poison damage.
I'll say because of this, it's a 10 DC. There's usually no save, but because of your resistance on this, I'll say it's just a dirty, rusty shiv, and that's why you get poisoned. So go ahead and make a, because you're not
Yeah, I
normally
wouldn't
affected.
have tetanus. Like.
Well, she can get it, so just a 10. Con
That
save.
was a con.
Just a 10 con.
No.
Okay, then you are poisoned for 1 round.
So that means disadvantage on
Attacks and skill checks, I believe. So not saving throws though.
Yeah.
You can also hear from down in the hole. There's another rat, but it's a big one, but it can't get up the ladder. It's their. I'll put it down in here. It's a pet giant rat.
Oh.
It's their dog. So next up, that's the rats. Ink, it's your turn. You got blasted by this fucker. Also the Union boys at this point are fucking running over here. And this one's gonna run away from you. Do you want a reaction?
Yes.
Okay, with disadvantage.
God, don't kill me.
Actually, no. This would be before your disadvantage was invoked, so it's regular.
Okay.
I just forgot to move them because we pulled out the other map.
11.
Yeah, it's a civilian.
Okay.
How much damage? Oh boy.
11 slash.
How would you want to do this to the worker?
Oh,
just-
God.
As he's running, I just want to like shove my claw up to his back and like come out of his chest.
He dies instantly and painlessly.
I just wanted to get home to his cat
As he
and his
goes-
cheese.
And he just falls.
Okay.
As you. So,
Somewhere else.
that's the reaction. It is Ink's turn. Isabella's next, then Soren.
Okay, I'm going to disengage
Uh-huh.
and back up so I'm 10 feet, and I'm going to make a whip attack.
5, 10.
Idea.
That
see.
is over 20, so...
Hits.
Well, the plan's fucked, so.
You get advantage on
Whatever
that.
happens,
I
we
know,
gotta
I
just
do.
make it
Oh,
work
no,
now.
I'm just saying. you'll
When you
see
have
what I know
advantage,
that's
you
a
get
do.
sneak attack
Okay.
as a
I
rogue.
just have to get around the truck.
So... Oh, I should have said I wanted to do... I didn't say it. I'll just...
It's
We have to kill
10
this
feet.
guy though. He saw me.
Yeah, but I was going to do one of the class features.
You're
but
running
forgot
out.
to
I think
say
you
it.
only have a number
See
for
your
proficiency.
face.
Per
Right,
your
I
proficiency.
used,
I
I
fucked
used
up.
2.
Yeah, I think you only
so
have
I have
2. I could be wrong.
Oh, no, you're right, you're right, you're right.
I think it's
Because
per
my
your
proficiency
proficiency.
is 2. For some
Yeah.
reason, I thought it was 3.
I think it's because he said 3 earlier.
Maybe. 7, 8, 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing damage? Yeah, he's gonna take 6 obviously,
Yeah.
but boy oh boy, that is not nothing. As you slash across, you guys. Ugh! What the fuck?
And then I'm gonna
Why are you here? Why is this happening?
Can I say something, or would that be an action?
You can say something. What do you want to say?
I assure you, you can get out of this with your lives if you just let us
Roll
take
intimidation
what we need.
check.
15?
Okay. All right.
Not nothing.
Sure. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. You don't want to move further? that where you wanna
did
be?
I not already say
That's-
I wanted to move
that's
further
10
back
feet.
here? Like, as
Gonna move
far
all the way
in.
back?
Yeah.
You can get up top here.
Yeah, I'll climb up.
Okay, you climb up onto this barrel. There we go. You climb up onto the barrel. Shit's crazy in this map. Holy shit. Okay, so next up is Isabella. You just smited this guy. There's two of the... Well, I'll just show you. There's two more of these that go in this truck that are in there. They didn't actually get to pull them out, so that's good. But you need to get that one in there. There's also the matter of the keys. There's the matter of this door.
These two rats here.
Yeah.
Do they look like little piddly fucks, or do they look
They're not-
formidable?
They're just
And
rats.
is
They're
this
just rat
guy
gang guys.
is this guy a civilian, or is he like a gold boy?
That's a gold boy. You can see his open chest. He has gold tattoos on his chest and that run up his neck. And then you see on his forearms and fists as well.
I'm gonna turn around, like whipping around after murdering this guy. I'm gonna look at the gold boy and cast Crown of Madness on him. I just look at him
Wisdom
with
saving
my
throw?
eye, and I just go, "You're mine." And then, yeah, wisdom save.
Natural 1.
Shit.
So,
Crown of do we have a Crown of Madness thing or some sort of something? Charmed maybe?
he is technically charmed.
He is.
so-
I mean, he totally is
It's
charmed.
considered a
So
charm.
on his action, he just blasts fuckers near him.
He has to use
thank
his attack on any creature that I mentally choose.
So that one right there.
Before he moves on each of his turns.
So he can move his own. But
If I don't give him a target, then he can act normally. But if I tell him to attack something, he has to listen.
Okay. Okay. On his turn, you tell him.
Yeah, and before he can even move, he has to attack something near him.
Okay. This is called being a Veliost, by the way.
It's trademark.
Is there anything else you like to do? Movement or bonus action?
That was my...
You saw Soren go upstairs, by the way,
Uh,
and you heard a.
while I do...
There's also a rat right in front of your face
Let me read this real quick.
that shivved you. By the way, at the end of this turn, your poison goes away. So smart not making an attack.
So I don't have to see the target that he has to attack, I guess. It doesn't say that
That's
I
fine,
have
yeah.
to see.
This
So
is nearest target.
I'm going to run. Oh wait, no, there's a rat next to me.
It will get opportunity attack.
Fuck. No, I'll stay for right now.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
All right. So next up is Soren.
Okay. I'm going to walk forward and open the door if I need to.
You don't need to. And,
Okay.
and what are you trying to do?
I just need to see that guy.
You could see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at him and say, "I'm sorry," and then cast Phantasmal Force on him.
Okay. And Phantasmal. Did you want me to bring out? You want me to save that mini?
We can save it because they're not going to see this.
Minnie.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yes.
So there. I also have a. By the way, I have a mini for rope trick.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's cute.
So you know. Phantasmal Force. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. By the way, that affects
Intelligence.
everybody in there, right?
No, it's only him.
It's not an area effect.
No, it's just a creature that I can see.
Okay, so it's a Wisdom.
Intelligence.
Aren't you, like,
Minus 1d4.
Giving them the fucking
That's
visions
right.
of
You
the
set
old
that up.
gods.
Smart. Good thinking. Was that the plan?
Yep.
You fucking doctors. Okay, so I'll just roll this on here. Roll right here. You guys can't see that. Okay, he probably failed. With the D4, he rolled a total of 1.
Rip.
So Phantasmal Force goes in there. Now what happens without maximum description, of course, since some of it's not being seen by other people?
So he's going to see that creature crawl in through this window
It goes,
and then immediately clock him, charge towards him, and try to skewer him.
and it does.
And
And he just feels himself being skewered and hurt. Go ahead and roll damage.
he takes
I'll also say, oh, you're not in the office.
6 psychic damage,
6 psychic damage.
which he perceives as piercing.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. Okay, so he takes 6 psychic damage. He goes, ah! What the the fuck? And I'm gonna say he fires off a couple shots at it on the way in, and he obviously goes through it. So you guys hear madness upstairs. Anything else? Did you want to move through? By the way, he's gonna turn away from you and like at the window.
Yeah, I guess I'll just.
This window or this window?
Yeah, I
Okay.
I thought
This one's open. It would be even weirder.
Oh, is that one?
It's
Yeah, let's
closed.
do that then.
Okay, so
I
just
won't fuck with that.
and it breaks through it. So he turned around. He's
then
looking at it.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you
come
can get in. Sure, you get in the you get in the door. You see this other person like as you move and go. What? It's just a worker. It's a third union worker, and you could see around. Go and roll a perception check in here. 2. You see 2 things that are free. You see a big red book on the desk, and you see a key ring on the hip of this person, like one of those like manager keys
On the worker.
on the worker.
Okay.
So, next up is this gold boy who's blasting that guy. So what is he? Is it just one?
Yeah, he just has to fucking swing it.
Okay, so he's making 2 attacks because he's off. He's got no. He just throws hands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That hit a rat. He does not hit. Wait, he hits the second on the second one. Okay. $14. Okay. And that's the middle one. He takes 2. He takes 4 bludgeoning damage as you see this one on the barrel just right in the stomach, and he goes. He does not like that one bit. So then he gets to move by himself.
Yeah, he can move on his own.
He's gonna move up and through these fuckers and get right here. And he's just frothing with rage because of your spell. That's all his turn.
I like to imagine he's like crying black.
At this point, there were gunshots. I'm gonna roll
Ooze
for
dripping out of his
police.
eyes.
On a 10, you're gonna hear police whistles from somewhere. And then I'm gonna roll a d4, and you're not gonna know when they're gonna show up.
On a 10 even?
On a 10 or higher.
Okay.
Well,
You
10.
said-
I mean, so 11 or higher.
Okay, because you just said on a 10. And
No,
I'm
not on a
like,
10. Not on just 10. So at least it's gotta get over a 10. Come on. 20.
Motherfucker.
Nope. That's good for you.
Wait.
Yeah.
10 or higher.
Yeah,
They're
10 or
not.
higher or safe.
Oh, I thought it was the other way
I
around.
might
Yeah,
have
yeah.
explained that wrong, but it's good for you to get high numbers. Okay,
good.
so this round, top of the round,
That's a nat.
or the bottom of the round,
No cops, no cops.
nat 20.
They got defunded too much.
So right now,
They heard
you don't
gunshots,
hear a
they don't go in
police
the
whistle.
building.
It
They're
is
too-
Big
they're
Jim's
too
turn.
scared to go into a building.
Big Jim is gonna turn around and look at you,
Oh, no.
and he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna go,
Oh, fuck.
and he's just gonna try to blast you.
Okay.
So he gets to make 2 attacks, both reckless. So first one with advantage is 13.
Has my turn came back around yet?
You're next.
Fuck. Okay, no, it's a glancing blow. That's a glancing blow.
Why fuck?
Because I was gonna use my reaction for my thing, but it's not my turn yet. Because I used my opportunity attack to do an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
last
so you
time.
didn't have a
Oh,
reaction?
you don't have a
no.
reaction yet. That's right, yeah. You don't have a reaction yet. It's
Well,
not,
I didn't take an opportunity attack as my big guy though. That was when
You
I was
whacked
Isaac
him with the cane, right?
and then you took an. You have a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
because you had a whole turn
So
to...
what's your?
I just have to roll a dice, which no matter what I pass it.
Well, let's see.
So,
What are you doing?
Tactical. It's called tactical awareness.
Oh,
Basically-
tactical awareness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even have to roll a dice.
That's why you have
'cause
to
I pass
save.
no matter what.
Well, roll it anyway. Just see what happens.
A 1, so I got a 14.
Okay, so with a 14, your tactical awareness, he's gonna hit you. But you, even in this state, have the acumen
He Sherlock Holmes is.
to Sherlock. Like everything slows down, pew, and you look and you see it swinging towards you, and you just go, and you grab it.
And then I get to make a counterattack.
You get to make a counterattack
If
if
I
he misses.
succeed, I get to make a counterattack with missing it. And it's an advantage because he reckless me.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, well, that's a... So I gotta do math real quick. 18.
Hits.
And then it's
Discombobulate.
8 damage. That's 8 slashing damage.
Slashing, so you chose the claws. As you slash across him, takes 8, half to 4. Okay.
Is Jim
Big
bloody
Big
yet?
Jim is currently, right now, finally bloodied as you slash him across, and he takes like a cut here on the nose, and then he's gonna yank this out of your hands and swing again. He's not done. Natural 17 definitely hits this time. You take 10 bludgeoning damage, half to 5.
So, yeah, still got 10 pit points left.
That's Big Jim's turn. It is now Isaac's full turn. As he hits you, and you only take 5 as you barely move from your spot. He basically hits you as hard as he hit her. Hold on one sec. And then he cracks in, and he expects you to, like, buckle. And instead you just go, and you don't move. What were you going to say?
The gold boy can make a save on the Crown
At the end of his
Madness at the
turn.
end of his turn.
Wisdom?
I forgot to remind you. Yeah.
Fail.
Okay.
My turn.
I had to determine what I did.
You're maintaining
Use
concentration on
tranquil
that?
damage.
18 damage?
Do you
Or
not
18
feel
to hit.
like
Like
that
shield
also?
ranged attack.
No, I don't think so, do I?
18
18
to hit.
to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
5 damage.
It's okay. We'll-
Half to 3.
Half to 3.
Wait, no,
Take
half to 2. Sorry.
half to. He did
Round down.
5.
5.
Yeah, half to 2 damage. Okay. Anything else?
I can't bonus action attack, can
It's
I?
offhanded, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, then we're gonna do that too.
Okay.
With
advantage, right?
Yeah, 6. No, 18, sorry.
Hits.
And then this is with no modifier, right? Just flat damage?
Yeah.
5.
5. Half to 2 again. Okay. All right. So, that happens. That's Isaac's turn. You want to do anything else? Standing right there, just taking it. Did you want to work on anything else? We still have the door. We still have these. We have the keys that are upstairs.
I'm gonna move
There's a
around.
fleeing civilian.
You're gonna move around. He's not getting out the back room though.
No, I know. I just wanna-
just to here,
I just want
or do you
to
want to get all the way
make
around?
my way towards, like, taking him out and then making my way towards the box.
So you
and
do
then
want to
putting it
be
back
all the way to
into
the
bank.
back.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next up is the union workers. What happens on his turn? Does he-
Nothing on his turn.
He can
It's
do
on
whatever
my
he
turn.
he can do whatever he wants.
He still perceives that thing there in the room.
Read phantasmal force. It feels like it should draw his attention, right?
I feel like I should. do
Yeah,
more
so the target it takes root and only visible to the target for the duration. No effect on the phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli evident only to the creature. Target can use its action to examine the phantasm with an investigation check, which would end the spell early, but
The
otherwise
target
he
treats the phantasm if it were
as
real. The target rationalizes any logical. Okay. In fact, target is so convinced of the phantasm's reality that it can even take damage from the illusion. Blah blah. So it thinks it's real.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. How do you invoke this thing? It just comes from your mind because it's verbal, somatic, and material, right?
Yeah.
So you have to say something. So you probably say some crazy shit.
He probably says something in deep speech,
Okay.
and then
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means he knows that you're part of this in some way. He's gonna just make a call. He's gonna say, I'll say again. Do you want odds or evens?
odds.
Odds. So if it's odds, he'll just fire off towards he'll fire off towards this random creature. It is odds. So he takes attacks and he's just firing off towards this invisible monster that yeah. Okay. So and we'll say that'll be using his action to determine if it's real. What's the DC on that?
It's my spell DC, so 14.
14. He got a 15. So at the end of this, he determines it's not real, but he still takes. That's his action.
Yep.
Is the spell over?
Yeah, the spell ends.
The spell ends. Okay, does he take damage at from it again, or only when you reinvoke it?
It's on my turn. I can repeat the damage.
Okay. So the spell ends if he sees through it.
If he makes the investigation check and succeeds.
Yeah, he investigates through it and it starts to disappear for him. Okay, so he is no longer under the effects of this, but he did waste his turn. Okay, so that's his turn. These two Union guys. This Union guy over here, he's just going, Pat! Oh my God, Pat! Pat! Oh God! As he looks at his dead friend. That's his turn. Next up is the Rat Gang. You hear the rats go.
I forgot they were here.
You hear the rats go. In Rat, you're the only one that can hear this. You know what we're here for. Do that and get out. So, hearing that, this rat is going to try to stab this guy in the face. And then... Actually, here's what he's going to do. He's going to latch onto his face and try to pull him into the sewer. So, an athletics check from the rat. It's cocked. Amazing. This rat rolled a natural 20. And he just pulls him.
Oh.
They both take 1d6 damage.
Well, now I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, just close that door.
4 and 3, respectively. Oh, God. The rat coughs up blood when he hits. And then, I mean, the gold boy is not much better. But they're all down there, and they fall near this rat. And on this turn, since that rat was just there, he was holding his action, he's going to make an attack at a prone target. Natural 19, he does 1 piercing damage. Actually, no, he does 1d4 piercing damage. Plus 1. 2 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Woo! When he takes damage, does that matter? Crown of Madness?
No.
Okay.
Just at the end of his turn.
Okay, other rat.
Although now he's not even in my fucking
5,
sight,
10,
so.
15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash.
I'm gonna have to
40
murder some fucking rats.
Is going to try with disadvantage to pick that up. He ran under the van. Full movement.
Get him, Izzy.
Disadvantage. Damn it. Come on! And the other one is like, fuck, I gotta help. So he's going to get over here. And just rotate around you. And with a normal athletics check, since there's 2 of them there, natural 19. They pick it up, and that's the end of their turn.
Looks like rats on the menu.
Looks like rats on the menu. Ink, you are up. You are in the back here, and you see both of them. By the way, Silver's. Okay.
Oh boy.
Do we hear sirens yet?
Not yet.
What?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
There'll be police whistles, not sirens.
Okay, sorry. I'll walk up within 10 feet of the rats.
Okay. You're gonna
Close as
whip
I
the
can.
rats.
I'm gonna whip one of the rats. Doesn't matter which one.
All right, go for it.
Over 20.
Over 20?
Yeah.
Sure, hits. Definitely.
This one is within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hit that
Okay,
one.
so it does matter which one.
You're right. I should have thought about it before. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right, I'll let you.
Yeah.
12. How much damage did you do this fucking rat?
I think I just did 16 slashing damage.
How'd you like to do this?
Jesus.
How'd you like to slash the
Can
fuck
I-
out of this rat with a whip?
Can I non-lethally do this?
Sure, I'll let it be a choke.
Okay, I would like to
You go,
kind of
and you-
wrap it around the neck and...
And he goes to sleep. So this one passes out. He's the one that succeeded on the check. So the other one
Falls.
drops. He goes, what the fuck? Okay, that's your action. Anything else with your Boniac?
I'm gonna take that potion that we got. Well, we got multiple potions, but I'm gonna take mine because I assume we split them up.
We got one
Yeah.
potion of the Moonstone.
Oh yeah, we did only get. Never mind, I don't have a potion then. Can I talk? Try and say something to this rat as a bonus action?
Yeah. Well, are you trying to roll for something on that?
Yeah, I'm trying to persuade or intimidate.
Okay.
Leave all of it alone and leave.
2 leaves. Go ahead and roll a intimidation check. Isabella, you are up.
As if I'm
That's
letting
a
him
20.
leave.
Natural 20?
No, 18 plus 2.
Okay.
I'm turning to the remaining rat.
The one that just got yelled at?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I'm just going to fucking claw at him.
Okay.
Natural 20.
As this is happening, he goes, "Okay, I'll do whatever you want!" Ah! Go ahead and roll damage.
God damn it! I'm trying.
As long as it's not our ranking.
20 slashing damage.
Warlock doing 20 slashing damage with a single attack. As you do so,
Monster twin.
This is how every stealth mission in a video game goes for me. You're going with the best intentions.
yeah, this
And it just
rat,
gets fucked.
this rat apologizes and sets it down, and then turns into ribbons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of rat in the gaps of the upswing as he just goes.
And then
It's just like ribbons of this bloody rat.
I'm charging towards the civilian now.
Oh my god! Bitch, what? He's in a union. This was supposed to protect him. Collective bargaining clearly stated
Sorry.
he will not be
No
killed in the
witnesses.
warehouse by goo
Sorry.
monsters.
There's no claw control, so
There's no
Claw
claw claws.
control?
unfortunately there's no claw control, so they're just fucked. This is what happens when the government lets people run wild. This is it.
True.
This is what
Government
happens.
is allowing
wild.
this.
Just defunded everything too much, and this is what happens.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Drop the fucking mini.
I almost just completely ignore that Ink is there and just starts walking towards the guy that's running away in
Sure.
fear.
Yeah.
Stepping over the 2
Okay.
dead bodies that I've already made.
Yes. Okay. So, the only rat left from this heist is the one in the sewer. As you just ribboned them. Okay. So, that's Isabella's turn, and you're just walking right up to him. It's Soren's turn. We're back upstairs. Soren, what would you like to do?
What was this dice again? Oh, that was Mr. Buttons.
Mr. Buttons is still underneath the van, going. I guess I should mention that again.
I'm just gonna hold a hand out to this guy and mind sliver him again.
To the manager?
Yeah.
To
The guy who shot me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so intelligence saving throw?
Warlocks know what we're doing.
Correct?
Yeah.
11. Fails.
6 psychic damage again. And then he's rebaned. So this is only gonna get worse for him.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. As
And
he goes,
then-
"Ah!" and his brain is racked with the normal pain that you feel every day, and you, if you could zoom into the inside, his brain is bubbling because of the heat that is being generated from the psychic energy. He's bleeding out of his nose, and he started coughing up blood. His eyes are bleeding. He doesn't even realize it. His ears are bleeding. Not looking good.
Okay. And then
Every day we
I'm just gonna
stray
hold a
further
hand
from
out
the light of
towards that
God.
Uh-huh.
and just say,
What god?
Keys are your next.
Keys, or you're next. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check. I'll say with advantage. Because this person hasn't seen you touch the manager.
Are you
You've simply
considering-
walked into this room and the manager starts to go, "Ah!" and just starts dying.
18.
Just because you're near.
Yeah.
18?
Yeah.
I love our characters.
Can Alenia show up and kill all of us? We deserve it.
You get
So
the
much.
keys.
You expected us to have a conscience?
I
in
feel
this
like from
game?
across an ocean somewhere she smells evil and knows something.
Yeah,
must
the
be
keys. Do
done.
you want that red book?
Oh, Lenny would smite Isabella
If
so
I can still grab that
fast.
this
It's a
time.
free action to grab something.
Sure.
So you walk up, you grab the red book. You have red book.
Okay.
Red book.
That's got a little buckle on it. And you walk to the door. Do you want to walk out? That's
Not
5
yet.
feet of movement.
No,
You want to stay right there?
I'm
Okay.
not done yet.
Oh boy. Okay. It is the Gold Boy's turn as he wrestles around on the ground, stands up, and then is going to punch the rat twice. With advantage because it's prone. Natural 19 is not very good for that. Now he's got 1 hit point. So this rat, blap, gets blasted. He's dead. He's standing. There's another rat down here. He's going to use his second attack to blast this rat.
Fighting rats.
Natural 20!
Hold on, did all 3 of these rats get 1 shot?
Yeah.
Well, no, that rat just
No,
took
the
fall
other one-
damage
Oh, okay.
and took his punch damage first,
Okay.
then got punched again,
Okay.
just got
Yeah,
blasted.
the other one got beat. The
Uh,
One
fuck
of them
up.
took
the
more
pet
than 1
rat, the giant rat
Gille, I'd
takes
be like,
2 punching damage.
"Eat that."
Okay, so that's the Gold Boy.
On the bright side, maybe the rat.
You
cat
now
get
have to get
blamed for all
higher
That's
this.
what
than
I'm hoping.
you now have to get higher than a 15. Oops, it's cocked.
That's why we can't leave any witnesses.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck!
You hear
Load up and get the fuck out!
You hear Okay. All right.
Oh, we gotta get the fuck out
Was
of here.
that roll for the number of rounds? 1d4
That's
rounds?
correct.
Okay.
You don't know
Are we
how
gonna
many
get
though.
any indication? Like, will the whistles get louder?
You'll know when they come in.
Great.
We gotta load
We
up
gotta-
and get
If
out.
you want to
Fucking
spend your
hell.
action listening for police whistles, you can totally try. But otherwise, it's Big Jim's turn. He turns and looks at you. Bleeding. As you slashed him several times, took the full brunt of his attack, and he goes, "The fuck are you?" And he is gonna go in again. Reckless. 21? 7 bludgeoning, half to 3.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1, but another natural 17, so he hit. And then 14 bludgeoning damage, half to 7. Still up?
Yep.
As he whack, whack, he's just trying hard to get rid of you, whatever you are. But he's unsuccessful. That's Big Jim's whole turn.
My turn.
It's Isaac's turn.
Destroy him.
Remember, if you do anything fucking crazy, I'll allow extra damage, guys. So go get weird if you're thinking about it. If you're looking at stuff in the environment, you're like, what if I did that? You can.
Man, you just gave me a kind of an idea now.
You can certainly try.
I
Or you can
want-
just slash and just normal stuff. That's
Yeah.
fine too.
Also,
totally fine.
I kind of want to fucking grab him, slam him into the van, and fucking.
Okay.
Slash
So
him.
I'll say, yeah, you can make an attack roll, and I'll say I'll give him a little bit more
Does
AC.
this have advantage? Does this attack roll?
You have
did reckless,
advantage.
okay.
He has a little bit more AC because you're trying to do something harder, but if you succeed, you're going to do more damage.
Okay, so yikes. Natural
Oh,
18,
there
so
we go.
23 to
Hits.
hit.
Hits. As you go, you grab him by the side of the head, and you hear this sort of like meat on meat as you go whack into that. So that's going to be an extra d6 on the attack damage. And then you take your other hand and you start to slash up in.
10. Have
10.
5.
Total damage with 2d6.
Yeah.
Plus your
Three
modifier.
and I got.
Your modifiers are
Yeah, it's a 4 and a 3 plus 3.
Okay.
10.
10. So he takes 5 damage. That's your first attack.
We both do 2d6, so
Well, I do 1.
Yeah, he does 1 right now.
And then
And then you're just-
21 to hit.
Okay. And you slash, and then and then you slash again.
That's a 6, so 9 total. Have
So,
to
so
4.
9 half to 4.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
On
fuck.
Big Jim.
Yeah, I mean, Jim. Tough to Jim. He's again. I'm just gonna go up.
Just go, and then he goes, ugh! And he's stabbed in, and then you go, he asked you, what are you? in this moment as you shove your hand up and you feel his heart and you crush it under his ribcage.
Perfection. Then I
Perfection.
Then I throw him into the wall.
Ah, yes.
You say perfection, and he just slumps against the wall, and you just sloughs off as he's thrown over here.
He just morbed a big Jim.
More.
Big Jim.
Hey, if he succeeded on that history check, that's a loose end that we need to tie up.
We gotta clean up
It's
everything.
now tied up, and then I'm gonna use my movement to go towards the door because it takes 2 rounds to open.
Mm-hmm.
So 25 towards.
5 to 30.
Oh, 30. That's right.
You get right to the corner.
And then obviously it's an action to pull it.
Mhm.
So.
So you get your hand on the chain.
Can I renege that?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to go actually move towards the box with the vials in it, and get that towards the truck.
Sure.
Ooh. We're
The deal only counts if we have all the boxes.
I know, but we already have people over here.
It
That's
is an
the thing.
athletics check.
It is an athletics check,
And
I
he counts
count
as
a
2
side-
sizes higher, so he
Yeah.
doesn't have to have a help.
I can
Okay.
literally just go and put it in the
It's up to
van.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving
So
towards that.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can get right up to here.
Maybe Ink goes
As
to
I'm
get the
walking
door.
by Ink, I'm gonna look at her and go, just point at the fucking chains and just growl.
And the chains are there. So, that's Isaac's turn. Great turn.
Free action to pick it up, right?
No, it is
Okay,
an
that's
action.
right. You said
It is an
athletics
action to
check.
pick
Yep.
this up with because you have to use
It's
your
gonna
athletics.
take you
It's
like a
filled.
turn to load this shit.
Yep. It is now the Union boss's turn. He's gonna turn to you, and he's gonna use his last 2 bullets to fan the hammer at you. So you take 13 to hit.
Yeah.
So the first one hits, and then the next one gets a -1. Okay, the next one misses. It goes, and it just goes up. This one does. You take 5 piercing damage,
Okay.
but he is within melee. Do you still have Armor of Agathis?
I do, but
He'll take it.
okay. It does say with a melee attack. Not,
I know, but he's within 5. It's essentially a melee. He had to make it with disadvantage, so
Okay.
it's a melee attack, but with a ranged weapon.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'll
then
say that counts. It
10
doesn't make any
cold
sense
damage.
not to. So he does that and 10 cold damage.
And if he survives that, there's more.
He does not survive that. How would you like to do this with your Armor of Agathis?
I think as that bullet sinks into Soren's flesh, the like wisps of shadow that come off his form while the armor's active, I'll just lash out and go through his form.
He experiences being pierced again by the same monster as it materializes. The last thing this man sees before the end of his shift and life is the most horrifying monster he could possibly imagine. And he perishes.
Just a normal guy with a mustache.
He perishes.
Just
Normal
normal
guy with a
dude.
mustache. Okay. So, yeah, the rest of your turn. You want to do anything else? The other, this person doesn't seem to want to deal with you whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to that person
Mhm.
and say, you never saw me. You never saw who did this. You don't know what happened. And if you say otherwise, I will find you.
Roll an intimidation check. We'll say with advantage.
That's some Liam Neeson shit. I will find you and I will kill you.
2 16s.
Okay. All right. So that's Soren's turn. Did you want to use your movement?
Yeah, I'll
You can use your full movement to get wherever you want.
go as far down as I can.
Sure. 30 feet.
So 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yeah, so you can get downstairs next time.
Okay.
Okay. So that's Soren. Okay, that gold boy is down there. He's still alive.
I thought I went before Soren.
Me too.
Did you?
Yeah, you do. You should.
Yeah, I think
Where's
I got
Soren?
skipped.
Did we might have skipped Ink.
I did. I skipped both of you. Why did I do that?
Oh yeah, it should be Ink Izzy me.
Oh, do you know why? Because that was your Armor of Agathis, not your turn.
You're right.
That's why. I'm stupid. Ink.
Yeah, it was
We can
the
just
Union
spell
our
boss's
next turn.
turn.
It was the Uniboss's
Okay.
turn, but so much cool stuff happened.
Okay.
You can still move there if you want.
How
Yeah,
many
well,
feet
You can
away?
be there.
We'll just skip my turn. I mean, it's not related to anything else.
How many feet away is the chain for me to open the door?
Did you move last turn?
5,
I have feline agility either way, so I can use it.
Oh,
And
I
you
thought
can
it only
dash.
happens if you don't move.
No, you can. It just doesn't recharge until you don't move for an entire turn. It's honestly a
It's
little
35
OP.
feet.
Okay, I'll use feline agility to get there in one.
What is that, double?
It's basically
It's
a
crazy.
free
It's
dash
insane.
until you don't even have to do a rest. Just if you do a round
don't
where
move.
you don't move at all, you get it back.
Tabaxi
It's
roll.
like she's
She gets
she's
the zoomies.
powering up kinetic energy to.
It's like that shake.
The
butt shake.
shimmy.
The butt
I-
shimmy.
That's canon now. You butt shimmied
Butt
and then you
shimmy
fucking
before you sprint.
and you use your action to start pulling the chain. This starts to go.
Zoomies.
It gets up to, we'll say, halfway.
Yeah. Do I see anything as I'm doing this? Like, do
Go
I?
to a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. As the front door starts to, and you can just see out into the street.
9.
Bunch of cops just right there.
Not yet.
That's what I'm looking for. Are there law enforcement?
I'm
on
gonna
the
say
scene?
you can hear. I'm gonna say. You would guess with a 9. 2-3 rounds,
Okay.
maybe. Okay, so
Just frantically getting it up.
that's Inc. Isabella.
Did you use all
I
your
look
movement?
at this union guy in
'cause
front of
You can
me.
move back if you want.
And
No,
I
'cause I need
just
to keep
give
pulling the
him
chain.
like
Yeah, you
while
keep pulling
I thought
hunched
you said it
over,
was
and I just
one
said, get
pull
in
and
the
then it took
van.
2 rounds to open. Oh, because you said it was 1 action to open.
It is an action on your turn,
Yeah.
and then a second action.
Oh,
Takes 2
Yeah.
total
okay,
rounds.
I was confused.
It'll stay there though. You don't have to hold
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. Okay.
I point at this guy and tell him, get in the van.
it. This guy?
yeah.
We're past intimidation. He's getting in the van.
Okay. Well, this is taking.
So I have him get
You have misunderstood all instructions.
and then
Yeah.
I'm
I'll say that's a bonus action.
so Isaac has the
This
like
turned into
crate,
human
right?
trafficking so quick.
Isaac
Kidnapping.
has the rest of the stuff that's got to go in. there.
I mean, he's got to make an athletics check, but he gets advantage because he's technically larger than.
I grab the other guy that I murdered and I toss his body into the
the rat.
no,
Oh,
not the rat.
other guy. Okay,
Cheese
the rat's
Randy.
not.
Cheese Randy.
She's Randy.
He gets tossed into the van.
Go
with
ahead
the
and
alive
roll,
Guy who's his friend.
And then I hop in the van and wait for him
Um,
to put the fucking thing in.
I'll say because it's a dead body, I'll give you. Is your strength dump? What do you got? What do you got going on? there?
I
What's your
don't.
athletics? Just give me a spell cast. Just give me a spell attack because it's Mistress's like strength doing this.
16.
I'll say just throws him in, and the other guy.
And then,
you say get in, and he goes okay, and you take the body and throw it into the back, and then he goes oh god, and he moves through it. And he follows it in. So that's your turn. Unless
And
you
then
want to move.
I jump into the back of the
You're
van.
in the back.
Yeah. While I wait for Isaac to load the
And she-
last of it,
Okay.
we're ready to go.
Okay. Fuck yeah. So you're in the van, and Mr. Buttons, I'll say,
Yeah, hop in with me.
I'll say Mr. Buttons through the floorboards of the van
I love him.
comes up. So I'll keep you here in case we need you again, in case you get out for any reason. But okay. So this is crazy.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
would be Soren's turn. You use
Yeah,
you
I
have,
took
an,
my
Just
turn.
you have an
mind
action though.
tortured a man.
You have an action and a bonus action though.
has no right
I'll say
to
the
say
I'll say the
none.
bonus action was to
0.
intimidate.
Okay.
Also
I'll say you have
murdered
an
a man.
action. You
He-
can
he
still
let
see
the
out this
other one
window.
go, though.
You can
You
see down to
took the other
here.
one.
He murdered the union boss.
You are murdering union members.
I guess I'll use my action just to dash and get further downstairs.
I want a snack for later.
Am I the only non-murder hobo?
Yes!
Why?
10,
I'm just angry.
15. Where do you want to be?
I feel like I probably got the idea that
This
You have the
it's time to
keys.
get
You're
out.
hulking. I get
Yeah,
it.
you have the key.
You're
I'm
hulking
gonna
out.
make for the front of the van, I guess.
You're getting
30's,
the passenger
30's
seat
right
with the
here.
car started.
Okay.
30's right here, and the door actually opens. So
Do you have the pointy ears like this
Yes.
on here?
let's say you
That's
cool.
pretty
you
much
open the
identical.
door and you have the keys.
Okay.
Okay. So
You
next
look
up
like Green Goblin mixed
is
with
the gold boy
Killer Croc.
downstairs.
He kind of reminds me of
Who-
Killer Croc.
Does not get bitten by the other rat, and who misses his attack against the rat downstairs. So they're just battling it out. He's wrestling with this big giant rat downstairs. And at the end of his turn, he gets to make a saving throw again.
Yeah.
Fails again. He's still fucking just going nuts. Okay. One round as the silvers approach. They're getting closer, but they're not here yet. Big Jim. R.I.P. bro. It is Isaac's turn.
Box.
The bringer of Big Jim's doom.
Into the van.
You're just in the back?
Box.
Oh, box. Roll an athletics check with advantage because you're huge.
I'm actually not proficient in this.
That's fine.
17.
17's enough. You get the box and yourself into the van unless you want to be out of it.
I don't see a reason to not be.
So you're in the van for now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Fucking monster twins on the back of the van.
It is the Union
With
guys.
hostage.
The one
wait.
in the...
Can I use my bonus action to hit someone?
Yeah?
I
Well,
wanna
no,
punch-
not only if you
I
take
wanted
the
to
attack.
punch that guy to knock him out, that's all.
You just want to knock him out?
Yeah.
Roll an attack.
Like, I just want to knock him out.
Just
so
a
he
non-lethal.
humane.
Just a non-lethal bam.
so he can't fucking
He won't see
scream.
it coming.
I
That's
felt
a
like you were
21.
on my side morally.
I'll say, yeah.
on your side.
He doesn't have a lot of hit points. I'll say
Your voice got so much higher.
you
when
you
said
grab him
that.
by the face and you're about to hurt him and he just passes out.
I rolled a 6 anyway, so
Yeah. You go like this, and he goes, and he just finally from the shock of it all is just done with the day.
Hell yeah.
So
If only I could bring Big Jim too.
Jesus Christ, this went better than I thought it was gonna go, and worse.
So much worse.
I didn't think Jim would have to die. Rip Jim.
It is the rat's turn.
Came out really
They're still
good.
fighting eternally. Ink, it's your turn. You're using your action to pull that up.
Yep. And then I'm gonna run to the door of the vehicle.
It pulls all the way up,
Everybody get in, let's go!
and you run. You get up. You have enough movement to get in. You get in. You sit down, and you see Soren has the keys and is about to reach for them. As Isabel, you're in the back. Is there anything else you want to do on this turn?
Just the doors closed up and we're ready to go.
Okay, you close both of the doors.
There are 3 boxes in the back, 3 crates, correct?
3 crates are in the.
Okay.
I have all 3 here. They just didn't.
Sure. I
You
just
guys
wanted to
didn't
make sure.
dally,
Yeah.
so they didn't get a chance to unload them. And Isabel just closes the doors. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, he killed himself by attacking me.
Soren, you just jump in. You got
Yeah, I'll jump
5
in
feet,
and hand the keys to
5 feet, and you grab the keys.
Let's go!
Peel out.
As you
Shouldn't we drive like normal
and
as
you
we're getting out of
see
here?
the fuel gauge on the truck says 98%.
No fucking way.
I rolled a D100 last night for it.
Damn.
Oh my god.
That's
Do we
that.
know-
There's
where does fuel normally go? Do you have to actually get out of the car if you needed to?
it's in the engine. You have to open up the engine and put another one in.
What a pain in the ass. Okay.
It doesn't have a fuel hole.
They should
Gas
invent-
stations are a pain in the ass to these people. So
Invent the fuel hole.
they don't
Just
have
put
fuel.
a
They don't have
Moonrock
gas stations.
slot
They don't
in the
need them. You
dash.
just do it yourself.
There should still be a hole that on the outside for the fuel. How long does it last? Like 100%. Like how far can you drive?
How many MPG? Or MP?
We'll say for the
are-
sake of gameplay, every moonstone is 100 miles.
Oh, that'll almost get us there, roughly.
98 miles.
Almost to the border.
Okay, we have a whole other moonstone.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
That's how much gas we have.
98%.
Holy shit.
So,
W.
with that, that's an action to turn it on and to like pop the clutch and to get the
Yeah.
parking brake off and to do all the
Oh,
stuff.
it's a
Check your
manual.
mirrors, put your they're all manuals.
Boo.
Boo.
Invent the automatic.
You could try. So
At first, I am going to, as we're turning out like
at
onto
this,
the surface
you,
streets, I'm going
you're
to try
about
and be
to.
normal.
You're
Okay.
about to,
Do us some
and 1 silver gets to here.
Oh, motherfucker.
Punch it.
1 silver gets in front, and he comes around to the front of the door, and he goes, "What's the meaning of this?" And you go, he's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw, and I'm gonna say, go ahead and roll a vehicle attack.
Is there any additions to this?
I'm gonna say,
Proficiency or
I'm gonna say dexterity plus proficiency. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay,
that's
that's
how you.
pretty
That's
good.
what you use to steer and stuff.
Oh, that's not good though. 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
You go, and you like, and you sort of like and he dives out of the way, and he dives as you by the way, look, it goes out, and you turn to the right, and you look down. There are silvers.
Oh fuck!
I'm going.
Chase.
I'm fucking going.
And you and we'll pick up this high-speed chase next time.
I just pictured Cartray City in my
And possibly not with a UPS van as our thing. I don't know how Randy's printer is going to handle this or Randy's brain, but we've been working on behind the scenes a little vehicle action. So we'll see what happens. But for now, you've successfully gotten your targets. Not many loose ends.
We're proficient at our job.
And
so
now
don't complain.
we are going to.
Oh, Ink's gonna complain. I personally,
You
as a
tried
human,
to
will.
run someone over.
We're
just
gonna
'cause
run a
you're bad.
high-speed chase next time.
They don't count.
We're gonna run a high-speed chase next time.
You still have those Molotovs?
Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know, this will be a group skill check,
Fuck yes.
and you will be making the driving things, and my task to you, and you can, and I can help you, whatever. We have road tiles.
Okay.
I want 3 to 4 maps of road tiles if we can do it. And I'm gonna roll randomly to see what intersections and stuff you got going on.
Boy.
And then you're gonna get to the gate if you succeed.
I can
If you
probably do it. I should be able to.
next time, we'll see how this heist ends, and we'll see where the future of this goes. I gotta say, not a bad job, all things considered. And we finally got to see the monster within, one of the many subclasses to the mad scientist subclass, or full class, an intelligence-based class that I made with collaboration with Alex. So, really looking forward to it. Everybody's crazy shit was crazy. It all went surprisingly good or bad, depending on your viewpoint, Ink. Good job. Hell yeah, the most battle maps we've ever had in one encounter.
I'm so upset Morbius is a fucking meme.
Let's go. Let's go.
Because now I'm never living it down.
I'm excited.
Morbid.
We'll get
You
back
morbs.
next session
All over that.
for the conclusion of this heist and to see where this goes. Love your faces. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun.
Next week.
Bye, chat.